So let's do a recap of last session and take it from there. So you guys are currently in the Bleeding Citadel, and you've entered by breaking through some wards that mark the entrance of the Bleeding Citadel. Lulu has protected the Sword of Zariel, and she is with the Sword of Zariel in the temple where the sword resides, and she's let down the wards to allow you access. So time is a ticking to get to the sword before other entities, as you guys know, Enogo, and perhaps who knows who else, Zariel's minions, get to the sword. As you've made your way through, you've fought a force of gnolls, and you have encountered all sorts of trips, tracks, trepidation, ghouls, and then this very remarkable character, Richten von Scale, a blood hunter who controls the flow of blood that all of these channels of blood flow throughout the Bleeding Citadel. Along your journeys, you've met Malice, a succubus of something, and she's been quite condescending. Make no mistake, succubus are fairly evil, and she says that intelligent creatures will have others do their bidding for them, kind of hinting that you may not be able to tackle every obstacle head on that you face. And that was quite evident when 4 Richten von Scales stood forth and attacked. A long battle ensued, one that you had to all flee from. And with that, you guys retreated, and perhaps we'll need to come up with another method to overcome that encounter. As you have been exploring, Malice also suggested you may find some hints in some surrounding rooms. And you'd come to some sort of laboratory where you've found alchemical equipment and potions, and also this information on Dracolich, particularly their phylacteries, which should look like a giant gemstone. As you know, the room with the blood hunters does have a massive draconian skeleton, and that's where we ended the session with you guys here. Halstrom's late. Gerald's not here this week, and Nico's also late, so I'll just say that Gerald's having some sort of issue because he's been eating human flesh. He's trying to eat Nico's hand, and they're just kind of trying to deal with Gerald. So that explains what their characters are doing. So here you guys are. You've explored this room. This is a room that has all the heliotrope over the ceiling. This is the room that had the potions, and this is the laboratory up here. And there's also these funerary jars filled full of remains, canopic jars, and this giant steel heart just kind of resting on a shelf to the north. So, what would you guys like to do?
Question: in that room that was full of gems in the ceiling, was there one gem that was much larger than the rest?
Yes, you guys did manage to get that heliotrope. It was a part of the halberd. It emanated magic, and it was a part of the blood axe.
Oh, that's right.
So what would you guys like to do?
We had another, so we've mostly explored this place, right? So we just need, there was another door on the other side of the big room, right? If I remember right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, there was a door on the other side of that large room to the right that we never went through.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should check that out.
We can try.
Which should be mirror of where we are right now.
The rooms are very symmetrical in this place.
To the east.
Yep.
Now, when you guys move through into this area where this fountain is that has that inscription written in Abyssal, You see Nico and Gerald fighting over Gerald's hand, and Flame Corgi kind of grabbing it, and Halstrom trying to break up all of that. And Halstrom says, "Ah, damn you, Gerald!" And he looks at you all and says, "Go on without me. It's gonna be probably about 45 minutes or an hour until I get this hand back."
How very all right.
Gerald says, "Yes." So, I'll remind you guys, when you walk past this fountain, there is like an inscription on the ledge wall. It's like a fresco of humans drinking the blood of fallen enemies as hyenas watch and laugh. And the inscription says, "Sate your thirst with the gift of blood, and feel the vigor course through you." And you do remember drinking. Some of you may have drunk that hemoglobin, and it did make you feel a whole lot better. Anyway, there's an alabaster door with a bone handle set into the eastern wall over here.
All right. Once everybody's here, I'm just going to go ahead and open the door.
Okay. You pull the door open, and there's a relatively empty room in front of you. However, much like the other room, the ceiling is full of color in a relief. You take a look up, and who has a light source? I don't think any of you have a light source.
I don't need one.
Okay, well, it's just in tones. Well, for Bargle and Zygon, it's just in tones of black and white. But Raven, you see it in full color. So the relief is of this large demonic figure. He looks very bestial. He has the lower torso of a goat and a humanoid upper body with a corpulent belly swollen with rot. These great bat wings sprout from his shoulders, and his head is like the skull of a goat, the flesh nearly rotted from it. In one hand, he wields this wand that also has a grimacing skull visage topping it. And this corpulent figure has a big bag in his hand, and he's kind of like pouring it. It's a big sack. He's pouring a bag of ghouls onto this hellscape of gnolls. The ghouls all have these glowing blue eyes, and they kind of gleam slightly as you look up at them.
Alrighty.
Just at that moment, Negro managed to snatch his hand back off Gerald. And Halstrom says, "Bad Gerald, I'm going to spank you for 45 minutes. And Halstrom begins spanking Gerald repeatedly.
I can see it happening.
Yeah, sounds exactly.
That
sounds like a thing.
depiction of his voice, right?
Yep.
Bad Gerald.
I thought he was here. I thought he was here for a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, this is the room that has the bas relief. In the room beyond, there's a small workshop. If you're done with this room, I'll describe this one if you guys want.
Sure.
Okay, so there's a shelf against the east wall, and it seems to contain raw ingredients needed to create potions, about 10 pounds of it. And then there are these papers with mixing instructions on the shelf. To the south, there is a chalkboard with large writing written in abyssal and then again in common. They say the same thing. Do not remove potions without consent, or you'll be the subject of miscability.
Alright. I have no idea what that means, but okay.
So you think it means the potions that we took already without consent?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, hopefully he's talking about stuff that we haven't done yet.
Well, as you take a look here on the shelf, there are 4 potions just sitting there.
I don't know what miscability is. Sounds like
randomness.
I'm out of Alabama. Oh.
means randomness.
All right. Raven learned a new word. And it's not something from Alabama.
Did Raven learn a new word, or did Ed learn a new word?
Shh.
Really,
Shut
really
up.
well.
We don't talk about that.
I didn't know what it meant
Alabama,
either.
sir?
No
I
one
grew up
knows
on
what
the
it
street.
means until you look it up.
So, my dictionary with I read all words. I
Raven
know what they
pulls
mean.
out his ye old dictionary. It's right there. Yeah, like, subject to randomness. Then there's some bowls and some pestle and mortar and things like that.
Huh.
4 potions.
You guys want to take the potions? Apparently something random will happen if you do.
They all look different.
I look at Bargle's legs and look at him and waggle my eyebrows. Hey, you like random stuff.
I'll leave that up to you, Raven.
I mean, has we gone and did you guys, before I got my arm back, did you guys go check out the other side first, or are we just looking in this room?
This is the other side. We're at the other side right now.
Yeah. This is the side with the Draco Lich stuff.
Oh, I'm still over here with getting my hand eaten. Hold on, let me get out of my spanky side and come over here.
Bad
If you're
Gerald!
Slightly uncomfortable or longingly, I don't know.
Halstrom actually asked for that hand back so we can spank Gerald with it.
You can't have it.
Believe it.
I'll get a regeneration. Let's use his own hand.
He says it would be very handy to use that, but
It would be, but he's from like Torm or something. Can he just use a gauntlet? Isn't that what they're into?
he says that gauntlets are heavier if they have a hand in them. Got a bit more Okay, so you've got the color relief of Orcus in this room. The ghouls have these gleaming blue eyes. This room has instructions for mixing potions and a warning, as well as 4 potions resting on the table and raw ingredients used for creating potions.
Instructions. Ooh, what kind of potions can we make with the instructions?
The instructions are for literally mixing potions. It says potion A. It's got like a diagram of potion A, and then like an arrow,
Oh,
and then of
okay.
it being mixed into potion B.
All right.
It's like very simple. It's
I
literally
thought-
like pour one potion into the other. There's also a door against the north wall.
All right.
There's Zariel's in here, if that's all you're interested in.
Does anybody see any parts of like an axe or anything in here? Last time there was a piece of an axe in the antechamber room.
Well,
What are the
it's interesting you asked that, Nico, because when you take a closer look, you realize that one of the mixing bowls, like a makeshift mixing bowl,
Mm-hmm.
is actually a part of the blood axe. The cheek.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
good
We're
job,
getting
Nico.
cheeky.
Someone
Awesome.
who's proficient in martial weapons notices that straight away.
Awesome. And while he's noticing that, I'll open the north door and see what's there.
You've only really found 3 parts? I thought we had 4. The rolling pin. No, I guess not. Just a rolling pin, the thing out of the front, and here.
Hello.
As you
Oh,
move
never
into
mind.
this room, against the east wall, you see withered herbs and plants displayed here. There is a watering can lying empty in the corner, and there is a bag, like a mouldering bag in the northeast corner, and then a few exotic plants and fungus in the southwest and southeast corner.
Hey. Let's see what's
Yeah,
up around
so
the corner.
do we know what any particular herbs? Is there any? Can I tell with my herbalismness?
Yeah, there are common herbs used for mixing
Draco liching.
potions. There's belladonna. There is thyme, rosemary, parsley, and
Any sage?
there's some sage. There's a good variety, and some more obscure herbs as well.
I think
but
we should take them to Scarborough Fair.
They're all dead. They've not been cared for. They're just withered and droopy. And
Oh, too bad.
Hmm.
You probably. I don't know if he wants to go out there, but I mean, you can if you want. So what's this in the corner here? Is this like anything special? It looks
That's
like a stone tablet.
it's actually a watering can.
No. Well, I can water the herbs just in case. You know, the herbs, they come back. They're like weeds.
Take a look at a few more herbs here. Snapdragon, Paramin, Marantil. They're all dead, and watering ain't gonna fix that, unfortunately.
If I had Druidcraft, I could bring them back, but I never really took that.
More of a burn plants kind of druid.
Ever paid attention
Yeah.
in plant school?
Right, Raven,
I
moves
could-
on to the next room, and
Yep.
it very much looks like this shelf is full of canopic jars as well. There's stacks and stacks of them on 2 wooden shelves.
Alright. Are you guys coming up here in case something hits me? Alright, there we go. I got Fargle. I'm brave now. Be braver with Saigon, but you know. Alright, I'll open the door.
Well, I can hit you if you want to get hit.
Sweet. Oh, hello. Dragon room.
Yeah, this leads to the room where you'd put the blood hunters. As you step out, Raven, you start to see some blood hunters step out from corridors east and west.
Is there only 3 of them?
There is.
Oh, sweet. Alright. Yeah, I know. I'm leaving. Yeah, I know. I'm leaving.
Oh. I'm Von Rectat! They call out really loudly as you exit the room.
Bye. We'll see you later.
Bye!
Do you want anything from Tim Hortons while we're gone?
Yes, French vanilla.
Alright. So yeah, it looks like we've is there a door down here?
No. That's just a
No?
shelf. 2 wooden
Okay.
shelves stacked with canopic jars.
Well, it's like no philanthropy here for a dragon.
No, definitely nothing that looks like a dragon's phylactery if that's what you're looking for.
So does the instructions on missing a potion, does it have like four potions
It
to mix?
literally is just like mix potion A into potion B. It doesn't
Randomly-
go into any
randomly
more
add
detail than that. But
Oh,
there
it
are
doesn't-
4 potions sitting here on the bench. Each one of the potions look different.
So you can take a potion, try to see what it
Are
does.
any of them labeled A, B, and C?
They're not labeled, but they all look different. They all contain a different substance. I'll describe them. So one of them is kind of half full. It looks like the liquid inside is floating to the upper half, seemingly defying gravity. It's like a cloudy white liquid. The second one is empty. The third one is filled full of a bright purple liquid. And the fourth one is filled with a bright red liquid. And you're pretty sure that fourth one is a potion of greater healing.
And there's no way to tell on the instructions which one is A, B, C, or D.
No, it just says
The
random.
instructions are just like a generalized.
Generic.
It literally just like is how to mix potions. Pour one into the other. That's it.
It's goblin instructions.
Mixing potion for dummies. It doesn't mention any specifics, and given the fact
Any
it says miscability, it sounds like something random would happen if you mix them together.
So you got a potion possibly levitate there with the.
Do we want to risk it?
Well, I think these potions are what they appear to be, but if you mix them in the empty one, you get something different. That's my take on it. And I am so smart. SMRT.
Extra vial.
Well, you can do it because intelligent people have other people do their bidding.
That's right, so go ahead.
I told you to do it first.
I said a second.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, audit, stamp it, no erases, your turn.
I'm a dummy. I'll do it.
I mean,
And there's
Oh, wait,
hardly
wait.
any danger in just mixing them. Hardly any.
but what do we hope to find if we do randomly mix?
Nothing. Just random effects. It's not like you're trying to make a specific potion.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good point to that. I think that, we needs to go find the orb or the, whatever it is, the dragon bring you backy thingy. And I don't think that's gonna get there by randomly mixing potions. So I think we should grab the one that looks very much like healing potions. And if somebody wants to taste the other ones,
Oh, one looks like a gaseous form because it's like whitey and poofy and floating.
Yeah, I'll taste the other two that are there.
Okay, so alright, you take this cloudy one, and the one that's kind of floating, and you take a sip off, and the beads of liquid almost kind of fly up out of the potion. You take a little sip quickly and put the cork back on, and you start to levitate off the ground a couple of inches, and then slam back down onto the floor. It's a potion of flying.
It's Red Bull. Gives you wings.
Yeah.
okay. So
Try the other one. There was another one, right? There was an empty one, the floaty potion, the healing potion, and then there was another one.
Purple one. Yeah.
And it doesn't look like the poison from the other place, right?
No. That one was like a dark red color. Alright, you pop the cap and taste the purple one, and you don't really feel much different, to tell you the truth, Zygon. But you know what it is. It's a potion of necrotic resistance.
Oh, okay. Lame. I toss it to whoever wants it.
No. I think I'm resistant already. Maybe not. I don't think you get that with the
So
Infernal Heritage.
who's taking the potion of flying?
I'll pass it to Bargul, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no.
Just
Bargul.
it.
Yeah, I'll give
When
it to
you-
Bargul.
When you go over and give it to Bargul, you pass it to him through the door. The vial shatters. As soon as it crosses that threshold, and the potion is lost, the liquid spills out all onto the ground.
What? Lame.
Well, that's too bad then.
Just
I'm gonna.
quick, lick the floor.
Yeah.
The floor
I'm
floats
gonna-
up. It's
I'm gonna
licking-
drink the-
licking this-
I'm going to
I'm
make
gonna-
a wisdom. I'm going to make a wisdom check to see if I'm smart enough to not. Okay, I will lick it off the floor. Hopefully, getting some.
It's very counterintuitive, because as soon as you start licking it off the floor, you begin floating, and you're no longer able to lick the floor.
That's funny,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
fizzy
drink healing
lifting
potion.
juice. A Loompa Loompa's
I'm gonna-
gonna come out here any second and throw us in something.
There you go. Oompa loompa.
Flame
I'm gonna
cork
drink
kinda
the
looks
healing
like an
potion
apple.
while we're here.
Okay, you drink the healing potion, and you gain 4d4 plus 4 points of healing.
Woohoo!
So that leaves 2 vials
11
left.
points.
An empty vial and the potion of necrotic resistance.
Looks like I
I'll pour
do
the
not.
I'll pour the potion of necrotic resistance into the empty vial. See what happens.
Alright, when you pick up the empty vials, it's not empty. It looks empty. There's an
Ooh.
invisible liquid inside.
Ooh,
It's a potion
that must
of-
be like a stone skin.
It's a potion of stone skin. No, potion of invisibility, of course. So, yeah. You want to pour one into the other? Let's do this. Roll a d100. See what happens.
Oh. Hold on. Uh-oh.
That could be really good or really bad, depending on the table.
Yeah, depending on
Yeah.
the table. I get divine intervention.
It's a 1. So, what do you guys think a 1's going to be if that's either really good or really bad?
I think it's going to be really good.
Wow, that's.
I suspect it's
super
going to be
unlucky.
horrific.
The mixture creates a magical explosion, and it just.
Let me
kind
go
of-
back to where I was then.
Luckily, it doesn't get anyone else. It just gets him. It does explode everything else in the room, though. Yeah, you mix it and then you hit for 29 points of force damage. That explosion, it shatters the chalkboard. It shatters the potions. It shatters all of these alchemical bits of equipment. It breaks the table. It cracks the floor, and tiles go flying through the air.
That was fun.
Zygon's hair's like standing up, and he's like,
I've literally got the standing up. Yeah, it's like I've got
That scientist look.
Einstein.
You couldn't have flipped it the other way. I think 100 is, if I remember that one from. That makes it permanent.
Yeah, if you get 100, it's really good. If you get a 1, it's really bad.
I have not rolled a 1 on a D100 in like a long, long time. It's kind of funny.
If you
The
get
divine
100.
intervention, the 1 is good.
Alright. So, important safety tips. Mixability is a mishap ability.
Malice appears and she puts her hand over her mouth and chuckles. Oh my, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we aims to please.
That was definitely very interesting.
So, do you notice where the other pieces of this axe are, or the stone of dragon bringing back your lifey?
The blood axe.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Dragon
that old relic.
bringing up.
Nothing that really concerns me. I was hoping you would find the Draco Lich's phylactery. Very unfortunate. I'm afraid I don't know exactly where it is, but I'm sure you'll find it if you keep looking. I'll be watching.
Watching. Always watching. Okay. So, we never did go down the rest of the hallways and whatnot. We could, go out and go right out of the bottom and go heading down to the hallway. Unless someone has some other things that they want to do in like the herb room or something like that.
I think we caused enough damage here.
Yeah. Okay. Because I don't think that we went over this way down here. Like I remember I was walking that way when you guys came up here into this room.
They haven't
It was like more
been that way.
more down to the right down here, guys.
As you move up, there is a small gallery here. It has the Inogu 4 portrait. You see a very long hallway. It's illuminated by these glowing torches. You can see a shell-shaped basin of blood up ahead, and the blood is flowing the way you're going. You can kind of hear some grumbling sounds and the sound of chains being moved around up ahead.
I also see like pentagrams on the floor at the end of the hall, which is also very disturbing. I want to just peek around this corner into these rooms, see what I see.
You take a look left and right, and you can see these fonts of blood in the corners, south and north. The room is highly symmetrical. It's like an apex up ahead here as well.
I'm gonna go in this room.
Those chains are like pretty kind of rattling around, and there's definitely
Are they from inside here, or the chains coming from further down the hall?
kind of coming from every direction apart from the one that you came. And yeah, there's kind of like some sounds and some footsteps and something big.
Oh,
P5
I see a big thing. It's like right up here around the corner. Oh,
Hey, who there? you hear these giant footsteps and the rattling of chain.
From north or south?
It's up here. I see him up here.
Hey!
He's coming in this room. Yeah, you might not want to go in there. Okay, you're already in there.
Alright,
hello.
Stepping forward is the ugliest giant you've ever seen. He's got a hunchback riddled with warts. One of his eyes are kind of bulging out of his head and the other one is squinted small. He's truly grotesque looking. He wears a loincloth around his waist and this like rusty belt buckle. And attached to his belt from the buckle is a coin pouch. He's got this big great club in his hand and some sort of symbol on his neck, like a necklace. It's a Fomorion. And he just kind of looks around the corner and he speaks. Mostly giant with a few words of common kind of dispersed around. Does anyone speak giant? Alright, so he's just...
Nope.
Hey! Gaboo-goo! Mugdaka! You doing here? Go look up.
Goody goo goo.
You not allowed to go here.
Why not?
Ba weep grana weep nini ba.
Bop.
Because me... Hey! Stop!
And you notice he has a chain like around his waist as well, attached to his belt, and he's got a bit of length on it still.
You don't go that way.
He steps forward again.
Why? What's that?
Me
Yeah,
no
what's up
know.
there?
But me not allowed to let you get in here. Me control the flow of blood here, I think.
Oh. Well,
Right. So, why don't you turn the blood off then? And then we can just walk by. We won't get any on our feet.
'Cause me not supposed to. Me getting paid more. Me getting
Yeah.
paid for being here.
yeah, how much are they
Nice.
paying?
Ha 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 ha.
Mm.
How much they pay me?
He taps his coin pouch.
Yeah.
Many hundred.
Many hundred what?
Not just me. They pay Grunk and Bluken and Baka.
And then he looks over his shoulder.
Isn't that right? Yeah.
Well, if they paid you many hundred, I mean, if you want to help us when it's all done, we could pay you.
How many
thousands.
hundreds?
Some.
We could
Many.
pay. We could pay you like 1,000 after we're done here.
No.
If you want to help us.
When we done, we're going to save up and buy Kochichi.
What's a kochichi?
He our boss before we got capture.
He yanks his
Oh.
chain a little bit.
Wait, did we save a Kochichi?
Yeah, did we?
Yeah.
Is that the guy who saved
I
earlier?
think we
Oh.
killed the Kochichi.
No, you guys didn't kill him.
We already saved someone over there who looked like blah.
It was this guy.
Was that Kochichi? Yeah,
You freed him.
yeah, we
Oh,
already
yeah.
freed him.
We totally freed him.
Yeah, we already freed him.
No, you didn't free him because he got capture.
No, we found him after he got captured, and we cut the chains off and let him go. And he said that if we do see you guys should help us, and then meet him outside.
Make a deception check, Raven.
It's open.
You come tell others this one. This way.
Anybody?
As you
All
step
right.
forward, you notice that this apex contains an astonishing level of symmetry. There is a 4-foot-high riser in the center of the room, and it sees blood traveling uphill, defying gravity, as it converges on a leaf-shaped bowl in the middle of the room. And there are 4 Fomorions chained to pillars with enough slack to reach the riser and anywhere else within their circular-looking prisons. They kind of all stomp over, each one, chained by the waist. And Fark takes his massive club and he kind of taps it on the ground.
Come here! Hey!
Calls out to you, Nico.
You trying to trick me and escape? Come here! Hello? Nico? Not that I know your name.
We must have lost him or something.
Nico.
Oh, he said he needs to be AFK for 1 minute.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh wow! Sounds. I thought he was going to be AFK. I had just heard him.
Okay. Listen up, guy. This Grunk, this Blugan, this Bucker, and me leader, Fuck.
Gunk.
They say they free Kochichi. But guess what? Kochichi, he never pay us. Now we get paid.
And they each have a coin pouch and they each tap their coin pouches.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
So, you want us to help you? Then you
Yes,
pay more.
We do. All right. Once we're done, we will pay you.
No.
How about we help them? We let them go. Tell them to go get the money from Kochichi.
Yeah, what if we free you instead? Is that better than money?
We don't need to be free. We getting paid.
But what are you going to spend money on if you're not free? How are you going to spend the money?
We're going to spend it on ointment.
Ointment for what?
Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Fark takes his coin pouch and he takes it off his belt and he just kind of spills it onto the ground. And there's 200 platinum pieces in that pile, as well as a single potion. He reaches down and he takes this tiny little potion. He can, he's like huge. This guy is like well over 15 feet tall. He kind of, even like, from feet to hunchback, he's 15 feet tall. He leans down to you, Raven, and kind of pushes this potion in your face, and it says wart ointment on it.
Mm.
And then he snatches it back.
Grunk and Blugan and Buck are gonna buy some too.
Oh, for warts.
Yeah.
And then he points to his hunchback.
Well,
So-
we know how to fix those.
You wanting us to move or help you? Then you gotta pay us more.
And he points to that pile of...
This one is 200.
Am I missing this pile? Where's the pile? Is it like I just
He
don't
just-
see it?
Yeah, it's invisible. He just dumped it out.
Ta-da.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
there it is.
It's, he points to it over here, or wherever. And then,
Huh.
the
So
other four
200
say,
yeah!
coin.
and they all pour their coins onto this riser, and each one of them have 200 platinum pieces.
Me got 200. Me got 200. Me got 200.
I don't, guys.
See?
I don't think we got 200 or 800.
I can't even find the party loot. Oh, there it is. Way down there. All right.
Well, you're the one in charge of that, so that's sad.
No, I'm not. It was taken away from me. Ah!
I think Raymond's currently updating.
Oh, am I doing it? I haven't done it.
I'll
Well, we didn't.
I'll swap it back
Alright.
to Ed.
What's that?
I'll swap it back
Well,
to
we-
Ed.
All right. Well, we have some nice red gems.
Show me.
They're worth a lot. I take out the 4 red
He
amethysts.
takes a look and
Look,
kind of really
one-
squints
One
his eye.
each.
Ha 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 ha. Look how small this is! Me cannot even see it! Look at me pile! 200!
I know,
You
but
stupid!
size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. Value matters. These are probably worth more than your 200.
He scratches his head.
Do
He doesn't seem to understand.
You talking
Do I-
stupid! Bigger,
do I know?
better!
Do I know what he's the warts are? Is that actually like a disease that's causing it, or something like that, or is it?
Make a medicine check. He looks all deformed. His facial features are misshapen, and then his head and his back are just covered in warts. And you feel like this is just, it's just warts. They're just
It's the way they go.
that's how they are.
Yeah.
Warty.
So,
Alright.
you gonna make more than that or not? Because if you're in here, we're supposed to smash you. Yes, we're supposed to smash.
Guys, I mean, I don't think we have it.
He looks like kind of in the bag of holding,
What you got in there?
and he's very good at hearing. He easily hears your whisper, Nico.
Okay,
He's like got, he kind of stretches his ear up.
we don't have
You
that many.
say you don't have? You lie!
But we don't have that coins. We have other things.
No, me can see it.
Alright,
Many more.
I pull out the 500 copper pieces.
He points.
Aha.
What is this? See?
This
you
is
say
500.
you no have? 500. Much more.
Yes, and we will give you all 500 if you help us.
They
And then you can go
Fuck.
buy your cream.
he kind of sucks his thumb for a second, and he looks around.
200. 200. 700. 500. That's not
Jake, there's
enough.
4, but there's 4 of you, so that's an extra 100.
Make a deception check.
Extra 100.
No.
He says,
Spill it out onto the ground. Show.
Alright, I put out 200 silver.
"No, you put out 200 silver, and the piles are exactly the same size, pretty much."
Okay. This one's good for me. What about Grunk and Blugan and Bucker?
Oh no, well you're the boss, so of them, aren't you? You're the leader.
These are my friends. If me gonna get paid more, they're gonna get paid more. You get same plus more. What you got?
And he takes
I
it
have
for that,
400 arrows.
that sum of 200, and
What other
in total
coins
there
do we
are
have?
800 coins there.
Okay, well, I can produce another 60 if we need any more to just sweeten it up. That's fine.
Apparently the party loot doesn't want to open again. I need to reload the page. But I'm sure you guys
You should-
I have
see how much is in
522
there.
copper, 246 silver, and 3 gold.
Wait, what are those amounts again?
522 copper,
Yeah.
245 silver, and
Yeah.
3 gold.
Right, so that's... Your pile's almost as big as all 4 of theirs combined.
I got another 60 in copper and silver to make it bigger.
There you go.
I'll
Okay.
throw that on.
You make it bigger, and
There. This pile bigger than all 4 of yours.
they take a look, and they kind of... Fark uses his club to kind of split it into 4 even piles.
But not much bigger. What else you got for me?
But
We
still
can-
bigger.
We can put those 4 gems in there too.
The rock?
One on each pile. The rocks.
What me do with rock? This one
We-
money. Rock is stupid.
Oh, okay. Well,
How about band-aids? Got some
Okay,
band-aids.
me know.
They
Grunk, Blugan, Bucker. You get your coin.
and they scoop up their coins. Fark, divvies these piles that you got into 4 different piles.
Okay.
And if we...
He reaches into his pile as he's putting his coins away, and he pulls out the wart ointment.
This one, for my back. Me can no reach. Me very hard. From lumpback. You put on me.
Oh,
And
definitely.
We have deal.
Definitely.
Okay.
Give you a good body massage there on your back.
Right, take the oil, and it's very lumpy, and
Comes drink.
I don't even want to know what that deck save is for. You it's gonna take you about 10 minutes to cover all of this surface area, Raven. Did anyone want to do anything during that time, or just watch intently?
I'm gonna take a peek around to
You missed a
see if
spot.
see if
sorry.
there's any of the axe bits that are just like in the decorations and all.
Alright, no, there's nothing too noticeable in these 4 rooms. There's literally just like the pillars. There is a small kind of circular staircase and a small platform that kind of looks out to the rooms, and then the chains, the Fomorians, and then this pool. If you start kind of moving around too much, the giants they're watching you, and they cross their clubs to prevent access into anywhere else pretty much.
Stop.
I gotta rub Grunk's
You
back
don't see any
next.
parts of the blood act.
So
Raven?
no, I think it's all on Fark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just him. There's only enough for
Okay.
him. Alright, so, alright. 10 minutes later, you finish. You gotta get right up there, Raven. You finish rubbing up his back, and it's like a miracle. This liquid, it's like a nice greasy oil. It completely smooths his back over. And the other giants are just...
Oh, fuck! Your back's so smooth. Oh, can I touch it? Yes, of course. Oh, so smooth. Look.
And
Let me move before I get stepped on.
it is a very
is.
smooth back. It's like the smoothest back you guys have ever seen.
That's smoother than a baby's bottom.
Now that's why me leader, me have smooth back. Okay. Deal. We work for you.
And each one of them just snap the chain straight off the pillars. They break the pillars apart in the process, effortlessly.
Huh.
Like they
Alright.
really try.
Well,
They just kind of backhand some other pillars in their way as well.
Deal. Okay, everyone. Swap.
And each one of them give you their coin pouches.
There you go. Deal.
And then they kind of just scoop up all of the coins that you put on the ground and put them in their loincloth.
okay.
Deal.
Deal.
And you guys have 800 platinum pieces.
What? Okay.
Awesome. Let me add that in.
I mean, we haven't needed any. We haven't had like a vendor at all throughout this, but hey, if we get out of here,
That's right. We can retire for a week or 2.
So
Okay. Who you want us to smash? Stupid blood man?
Yeah, stupid
yeah,
blood.
sure.
Be nice
Yeah,
to start.
Stupid blood man.
man.
Okay. He up this way, and he down that way. Me and Grunk smash one up here. Luke and Bucker, you go smash down there. Okay.
Okay, we'll wait here. If you need help smashing, you call us.
They kind of have to squeeze through this little
Oh, we're not-
corridor.
We're not helping them. We're just gonna sit here, I guess.
It's up to you guys.
I mean, an intelligent person. Let's other.
But also is there in case they need it. But, so
I mean,
they don't come back.
that's why I told them if they were having problems, they call, and then we could go up. I mean,
Oh, hey, Malice. How you doing?
Malice is clapping. Well done. Alright, so do you guys want to help the giants or let them go up on their own?
We'll let them go, because at the very least they'll wear them way down, and we could take it from there.
Alright.
But
Bucker and Blue, and they kind of have to squeeze through these narrow hallways, which they do. They squeeze on through, and you guys are just kind of waiting, and then you hear this disembodied
I am Ron Richter. Shut up!
and you just see the fighting, and they're just smashing with their club. And to the north, you hear,
Oh, fuck, your back's so smooth. Let me push you through. Oh, so smooth. I am Von. Shut up!
and yeah, they're gone for about a minute. They if you look down the hallways, you can see Richten von Scales forming, and then the giants just smashing the hell out of him with their clubs. And as you watch, both of them win. They're both, the giants are pretty messed up when they get back, though.
You did good.
Me, sit down.
Lugan says.
Oh, me too.
Bucker says. And they sit on these benches in the corners, and they just start resting. And Fark and Grunk are pretty much in exactly the same state. They've got cuts all over them, and they're bloodied, but they bash the hell out of Richten, and the blood stops flowing.
Do I need the blood thing? North and south. Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, they stop flowing, and Grunk and Fark and Blugan and Bucker, they're all kind of hurt, and they just start resting straight away.
Okay, we bash the blood, man. Now we gonna
I think
rest.
there's one more. All right,
Okay.
rest for a bit, and then we'll get the other blood man.
So no blood flowing from the north, and no blood flowing from the south now.
Maybe we should go take a little peek in the north and south in case there's stuff there that they cleared out.
Yeah, good idea.
Sure.
All right.
Uh,
You guys go ahead. I'll stay here with them. and
Blugan
rest.
will save you time.
No need. Nothing there. No shiny.
Okay.
If you're thirsty, we hear that in the corner. You can drink.
And they each point to the corners of the room. They're in this central chamber. In this apex.
In the corner of this room?
Yeah.
At the blood.
And you do remember seeing, kind of in the corners of this entire massive chamber, some fountains of blood.
Oh, all the way up and all the way down in the corners. I got that.
Yeah, they point to the hallways
Yeah.
beyond, here and here.
So it looks like there's stairs there. Where did those stairs go?
Fuck. Says,
Let me do talking. I have to move back.
Yeah.
Which stair?
Like these ones, are these just a little ledge up and they go up and down? Or are these go up somewhere?
This our resting bench.
Oh, yeah, that's good for resting.
We know use stairs.
Yeah. I'm small, so I would use the stairs.
Yes,
No, that's good.
and you know how to move back.
No, my back looks like a steak that's been on the grill for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all bumpy. And what's down here? How come this bloods hadn't turned off? Is this the bloods that you guys control?
We don't know. We just told stay here. Anything come, we bash it.
Good call.
And if someone asks, we control the flow of blood. I think.
Okay.
Blood man.
Oh, wait.
He tell us this.
Blood man?
Yes,
So
big
just beat
blood
up.
man. He giant
Is he-
like us.
But he's is he the dog blood man?
No, he not dog. He giant man like us,
Oh.
but not stupid like little blood man.
Oh.
Maybe the big one is the four combined. By your powers combined.
Okay. Well, can we go take a peek down here?
Yes, boss. You tell us what to do now.
Okay, you
Hey.
rest for a little bit.
After we done, we go to Kotichi.
Sure.
You show us way out.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just rest for a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all beaten up, so they're all taking a short rest.
Okay. All right. I mean, these looks like those corners, but I'm interested in about these demonicness things over here. If you guys want to come join me, so we're not I'll be dead by the time you get over here.
When you guys all
Oh.
exit the room and it's just Raven left, that is when the
Yep.
inevitable betrayal happens.
Yeah. Raven's gonna short rest too. Raven's gonna curl up on his lap and snuggle in and have a nap.
Really?
Goodbye, Raven. Yep.
Okay.
So
You
you're
do
gonna
smooth back.
leave the rest
And
of the
slowly
party?
stroke his back.
I need a short rest. So if they're taking one, I'm gonna take one too.
Like we had like a short rest like a couple minutes ago, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we totally did.
Oh,
Grunt
never mind
says,
If you're hurt, you can drink in the corner.
I thought we did a short rest while I was reading through notes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Are you guys,
we
are
totally
you guys to the south in the main tunnel or
yeah, it took an hour to go through. West. You go west.
west? All right.
From the
Go west.
from the center, go west. Alright, moving up into this next room, there are some bloody pentagrams that have been traced on the floor of this hall. Beyond that, there is a rectangular room that Nico seems interested in. It's 20 feet by 10, and it is covered with blood, some fresh and some dry, as well as visceral remains splattering the walls. 2 circular saws jut out of the walls, north and south, about 15 feet into the room. And beyond that are a series of 6 line saws dominating the far wall.
So, guys, I'm going out on a limb here to think that might be a trap in there, or it's a place where they like feed things in to cut them up, like they do with tree branches or trees to make planks.
Yeah, maybe they make planks out of demons. Demon planks.
Can I tell from
Or
the
maybe
blood
they're
that's right at the door
planks?
here what the like? Is it like human blood, or can I not tell?
Make a medicine check. I don't know if you could really tell if it's.
I'm really bad at
human
these things
blood.
anyway.
I mean,
It's red.
if it, you know,
It's not demon ichor, right? It's or anything
no,
like
no,
that.
No. Yeah, humanoid blood. You can say that.
Humanoid
Red,
blood. Okay,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, devil ichors, probably a distinct color depending on the demon.
Now these little dips in, are they doors?
Yeah. Further on, there are 2 doors against the west wall, 1 door against the east, and another door. In the
And this
south.
is a door down here too.
Yeah, I'll try and.
Okay, I'm gonna open this door right here then.
You swing this door open, and it's just filthy. The room is full of bloody animal hides. The room reeks of decay and coagulated blood.
Huh.
It's like a shelter for the gnolls or something.
Okay, and open this door.
It's the same thing. About 5 or 6 kind of beds made of animal hides, stained with blood. Blood is everywhere, and it's filthy. You did face quite a large number of gnolls, and suspect that perhaps this is where they sleep.
Okay, so one of you guys down there, do you want to open that door over there? Someone? Okay. Don't speak at once here. I'll hop down and head on over and open the door.
You open this door up, and it's just another bloody shelter. I reckon these rooms could hold probably upwards of about 20 gnolls or so.
And this is a door here too? Or is this just a wall?
There's a door, and this is like bloody footprints leading
Alright,
into the room.
I'll open this one.
Alright, you see some sort of contraption as you open this room. Bloody footprints all over the ground.
Well, this has got something different at least. Let me head on in and see what this thing is.
Right,
Looks like they're making bubble gum. Just Pink Starburst factory.
And it comes forward and eats you.
As you move into the room, so there's the strange contraption lying against the south wall. It has a large oval-shaped tank. It's 4 feet high and 10 feet long. There are pipes and tubes jutting in and out of the tank like a jumbled mess. A large open chute lies open at the top of the contraption, while a vacant square-shaped opening lies near the ground. On the ground level side of the contraption. So chute at the top, square-shaped opening at the bottom, and then there is a red button and a green button resting on a small panel on the contraption. Against the north wall, there are these 3-foot square red fleshy cubes, about a dozen of them, kind of stacked up against the north wall.
Nope. This is how the sausage gets made.
Is there anything behind the cubes, or?
Alright, you touch the cube, Raven, and it's like kind of wet and it's very fleshy, and they almost kind of quiver. You move a couple to the side, and they weigh about 10 pounds each, and there's nothing behind them.
Jello.
Just the wall.
Okay.
No, that's FELLOW. There are fellows.
You guys reckon you could probably fit Raven in that chute at the top of the contraption?
I almost guarantee we could.
Come and have some Jello.
I'm gonna shut this door because this room disgusts me.
Okay.
But if I kill anything, I'll have to eat it.
There's another door here as well against the western wall.
Completionist says that maybe I should open that door.
Okay. Alright, you open this door, and you've got an empty room, except for a bloodied and broken mirror lying at the back wall. And there might be things around the corner as well. You can't really tell if you don't step into the room. There's nothing in the corner. There could have been, but there's nothing.
There could have been, yeah. I'll go look at myself in the mirror.
Okay, the mirror it's been shattered. It's covered in blood, and it looks like the frame's broken as well. It was resting on a hook on the wall, and it looks like someone's thrown a sword through the mirror. Now, the sword, it's broken. The blade is snapped. It looked like it was a short sword, maybe even a long sword, but it's snapped in half, and it's pretty much nothing more than a dodgy-looking dagger. The blade of the dagger, or sword, it's inscribed with runes, and it looks magic.
Oh, I'm going to read the runes.
Like a bluish color. You can't read it from 30 feet away, Raven. It's kind of embedded into the mirror.
But I got 30/30 eyesight. Alright, fine. I'll go up and I'll read the runes.
You try to read the runes, Raven, and you start to get very confused. They're all kind of like this cuneiform of maze-like patterns with no beginning and no end, and it just confuses the heck out of you. It's like you're sent in circles when you try to read it. And despite you being able to read all forms of writing, this one just kind of messes with your head.
It's not a very hard task.
I'm guessing you picked it up since you're reading them.
Yep.
And when you pick it up, a telepathic voice reaches out to you.
It is I,
Don't say Bonesaw.
Ragazoo. It appears that I was not freed like we had thought. Long have I remained dormant. I am now awakened, yet I seek to be exalted. Take me away from this place. Use me, and together we shall spread chaos.
Isn't Ragazoo the guy that those guys were working for originally?
Ragazoo is the Glabrizu that you guys have freed from the Salt Circle.
Right. Well, into each life a little chaos must fall.
I know you want to save Elturel, Raven. I can sense it. Let us save Elturel. And let us do it in a chaotic fashion. Let us wade into the blood war and cut down as many devils as we can. Stop at nothing to save Elturel.
Save your family.
Huh?
Huh?
Take your family. What?
Save your family. You
Well, I
can
don't
take
have
a
any
family
family.
if you want. Whatever you want, bro.
Mm.
Let us do it. Together, we shall start a revolution.
Say you want revolution.
Yes. We will depose the ruler of Avernus. We will start a new era. All you need to do is attune to me instantly. With how
But I don't want to be the
identifying me.
ruler.
Huh?
I don't want to be the ruler of Avernus.
I never said that you will be the ruler. I merely mentioned that we should depose the ruler.
You're. Are you a demon or a devil? You must be a demon,
Yeah.
right?
You saw me for a brief moment when you broke the salt circle. I am Rakazu, the Glabrizu.
Yeah, is that a demon or a devil?
I'm a demon.
Okay. I thought so. That would explain the chaotic-y stuff.
Take me with you, for I am trapped in this blade, like an endless maze. Together,
So
we shall become exalted.
Man, you would have been a great pair with Zygon Shield, the Hidden Lord guy.
Sorry,
Is-
you're
Sounds
too
like,
shield?
sounds like a
Is-
cool guy.
is Ed actually talking his part of this like regularly,
Yeah,
or
I
is he
am,
telling
yeah.
it telepathic too?
No, I don't have the wits to do telepathically. I'm just talking to it.
Yeah, you receive a telepathic message. You can respond telepathically, but when you speak out loud, it hears you.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah,
you're
I
talking
think-
out loud.
So this sword just wants us to use it to help depose the ruler of here.
You know that's not a whole swords. It's just like half a swords.
Yeah, where's the other half of you?
This is me. I am broken. Long have I remained dormant. I can be made whole again. I can become exalted,
Sure you could,
but I cannot do so
Yep.
unless you attune to me.
I gotta play it a tune before it'll grow.
Attune to me.
So, I mean, I don't know. You always just talk to so the sword is talking back to you. That's what you're
Yeah.
telling me.
It's exactly what's happening. It's
Man, you
telling-
can't trust talking equipment. Look what happened the last time I had one.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
Yeah.
Zygon's good at that. He would know.
Uh-huh.
Look, I literally just blew myself up mixing potions. If even I think it's a dumb idea, it's probably a dumb idea.
Oh, I thought you meant that it was a good idea.
No.
No, I kind of think it's a bad idea.
Alright. Well, sorry, the committee says no.
Well, I mean, you can put it inside the
Do not leave me here.
I mean, you could put it inside like the bag of holdings or whatnot, couldn't you? And then like, if we find the other half of it, we can decide what we want to do.
We had a
Well,
deal.
yeah, sure.
You are to free me, which you did, and I am to help you. Let me help you.
I don't know. So what happens after you? Who are you gonna kill? Who's the ruler here that you're gonna depose?
Sorry.
Is that like? Well, we're
Seriously
just trying
don't know
to-
who the ruler of Avernus is? This whole
It's like
campaign
literally-
is based around it.
I thought it was someone else
No.
because they
no,
made
no.
her. They made her general or something. Or
No, you're looking
No.
for the sword of Zariel to get it to her to...
yeah.
I mean, you might have been thinking about Bell, who they put into that, but no. Zariel's definitely the ruler of here.
All right.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
and it's offering to help us. Do you think we need the help?
I mean,
Let's just bring it along for now.
I don't know what it's saying to you in your heads and whatnots, but
It's
I mean
that it can help us depose the current ruler.
I mean, how can it help us? Is it like a good stabby stab or something like that? I mean,
yeah, it's a good stabby stabber
I am
thing.
powerful. I have magic.
okay. So
Powerful magic stabby stabber.
okay,
Well,
it's got.
stabby stab
I mean, where do we know where that came from? Can it be trusted? I mean, I it's in your heads. I don't know anything what you're talking
I
about.
don't know either. I don't know if it can be or not. I mean, it's a demon, so they're.
Oh, it's a demon in the sword.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh.
kind of chaotic-y, so probably not.
I mean, I can't imagine that. I mean, there is the. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure demons would want to get rid of Zariel, most definitely. So, I mean, on that at least that part of its story checks out. But generally, there's going to be some sort of cost. Like you'll have to give over a piece of yourself to it or whatnot. So,
I don't know if demons take souls or if they just.
I mean, I can't imagine that demons do anything just out of the goodness of their hearts. So, something's got to be in it for it to do all this. But you could bring it along, and I mean, it can't. We can. I think if we need to. So you're saying if you, that's all it needs. Is it not? Is it broken? Do we got to fix it, or if you attunes to it, it'll get refixed?
That's what it said. Yep.
You can identify it first and see what you're dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, we could take it.
We can do that.
Yeah, let's maybe do that. I mean, we'll take it regardless, I think.
Let's have the hand guy cast his identify spell. Run back to him quickly. Here, ritualize this and tell me what it is.
We can just do that next rest. We don't have to do that right at the very moment.
Yeah, let's just bring it along.
Okay, Raven takes the dagger.
Yep.
The blade is kind of made from jagged stone. It looks like it was a whole sword. And now it's basically a dagger.
And if I don't like it, I can put it in my bag of holding.
Okay, so yeah, that dagger was found just in the middle of a broken mirror, smashed mirror. It contains Ragazo, the Glabrizu that you guys had freed from the salt mine earlier. There's nothing else in this room.
Does the mirror look like it broke a long time ago? I don't know if I can tell that, dust on there or stuff, or did it look like it broke when we smeared away the circle?
It looked like it broke recently. The blood is fresh as well. Wet.
I wonder who it stabbed or whatever.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I guess we heads in around here.
Okay.
I don't know. This seems super suspicious. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
It is I, Richten von Scale. That was the sound that I make when I form.
Oh.
Oh, hey, it's the last guy. All right.
He forms up out of the blood, coalescing into a humanoid shape that then becomes full of color. His eyes burn with fire, as does his greatsword. I am Richten von Scale. I control the flow of blood in this chamber. None shall stop it to flow.
So I say we just stand back and blast him with range stuff because he shouldn't be able to leave the room. Maybe I don't know.
You've done well coming this far. I thought you would have hightailed it out of here. You will not advance any further. Steel yourselves. You'll never defeat me. Do you not understand? I am unkillable. I am invincible.
Yeah. Why do you suppose that is?
His great sword bursts into flames. Because every time you kill me, I keep on coming back. That's why.
Oh, he
He's
killed
like
you already?
bubble.
Alright, Raven, you're up first.
Oh, well. Alright. I will blast him.
Hit. The beam taps him for 12 damage.
And I will blast him again.
Miss. He hits the beam away with his sword.
I will blast him a third time.
Again, he just kind of steps back and dodges. He's going to use 3 legendary actions. And
Of course
he's going to... see, range. He's going to use it on... Well, I think he might just use 2. Now he'll use 3. He's going to use his blood curse of binding on Zygon. Zygon, as you stand there, he says, I control the flow of blood in you. And you feel this gravity dragging you down to the ground from your blood. It's intensified as you stand next to this channel of blood. Make your strength saving throw at disadvantage. It's almost as if he's trying to rip your blood out and like put you in here, and you're just stuck. You're unable to take reactions, and your speed becomes 0. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh boy.
Alright, it's and basically blood curse of binding. You can imagine what that looks like. Alright, then it's Richton's turn. He's going to step down. You note that he uses the stairs, and he rushes Nico and attacks. Actually, he's going to cast a spell. He's going to put a hex on him, and this kind of bloody pattern appears all over Nico's face. And then he attacks with his great sword.
Shouldn't he be one back further? Didn't he have difficult terrain going down that first ledge?
Probably. Oh yes, the first ledge. He he would have only got there. I control the ledges in this chamber, so he'll put the hex on Zygon instead.
I was going to say, way to throw Zygon under the bus.
Yeah.
What?
He did have to jump down that ledge. Alright, he's kind of limited for his movement. He attacks Zygon. And, he says, I see your blood. That gives him advantage. He comes in with his greatsword, hitting for 13 slashing, 5 fire, and 5 necrotic damage. So with your resistance, 20 points.
Okay.
And he'll attack again. It's another hit. He hits you for 8 slashing, 1 fire, and 2 necrotic. 11 points of damage.
You're doing great, Zygon.
Yeah.
You got this.
Zygon.
Okay, so what can't I do? I am
0 movement speed and can't take reactions.
can't take reactions. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and start swinging. Let's go ahead and swing once.
That hits. You slam the warhammer into him and knock him about.
All right, second attack.
That's another hit. The warhammer crashes into him. 21 points of damage, and this burning, blistering wound is just burnt into his face.
Okay, end of my turn. Strength save, right? Disadvantage.
Yes. It's intensified from the channel of blood, and you're still pinned. At the end of your turn, Richton will attack. And ting! His greatsword bounces off your armor. Nico. I gotta make him some con saves too. Okay, Nico.
Okay.
Just
Just gonna cast this on, I guess, on his sword.
alrighty, starts to glow red hot. He's going to say, I am indomitable! And he'll re-roll the saving throw. He managed to hold onto the sword and takes 9 damage. It's just like burning his hand.
Okay, and then I'll just step a little bit back. Doing a great job there, Zygon. And Corgiel at the end of my turn. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, he's going to rip off all of his face again and look at Bargle and say, Yoo-hoo! And he's got bloody skull.
It's a
Oh, you're
me.
so pretty.
He gets
That
all
was so
dressed up like
pretty.
Bugs Bunny as a girl. It's like,
Make a
Tell him Marge sent ya.
wisdom save against being frightened, Bargle.
Do I get Zygon, or I'm out of Zygon's range?
Nope, you are 5 feet too far.
He knows exactly how you guys fight by now, so he knows your abilities. That's why he targeted you. And you resist. He quickly puts all his skin back on. And gets your fingers
Ah, jeez.
okay. On my turn, Puppy will fly up over to here and then spit a flame seed at him. As soon as I get his card sheet open. Bah!
That's a miss.
17?
Rickton deflects the attack.
Okay. Okay. I guess I should have done puppy power on the damage on that one. That's right. That's fine.
Bargle.
Alright, gonna go reckless.
Miss.
Ugh.
And miss. He easily intercepts the incoming attacks with his plate mail and his great sword.
Oh hell, I'm an action surge.
Hit. You break through his guard. He's knocked back a couple of steps. Second attack is a miss. He just parries you with his mighty sword as sparks fly through the air as the blades clash.
Alright, that is it.
Raven.
Alright. I will shoot him again.
Hit. You tap him with that first beam. Hits him to the side.
Shoot him again, back 10 feet.
That's another hit. And you knock him back 10 feet. It slides him kind of up onto the stairs. Buckles his armor a little bit.
Shoot him again.
He drops his concentration. He'll use Indomitable to re-roll. Try and keep that hex up, which he does. You hit him again. Another 10 force damage. He's starting to look a little bit beat up.
Alright. And done.
He maneuvers around to Zygon. And advantage and disadvantage on his attacks. His sword's still glowing. First attack. It hits. For 13 slashing damage, 4 fire, and no necrotic. 17 points. And then he just says, You cannot stop the flow of blood.
We have
attacks again,
tampons. We can.
and then he misses. And that's his turn. Syken.
Okay, just swinging again. First attack.
Hits.
Okay, second.
And you slam the hammer into him again. He's almost bloodied. A few scratches on him now.
Right, that's me.
Nico. Actually, at the end of your turn, Zyken, he'll come in swinging. He hits. And when he's on you, he's like a shark, repeatedly attacking. Hits you for 17 damage plus another 2 necrotic. 19 points. Nico. Alright, I think you might be muted there. You,
Oh yeah, so I am. Yeah, the heat metal's still up, right? You can still use it as a bonus
concentration,
action.
and on a bonus
Yeah.
action, basically you're causing it to glow, and
Okay,
it
so
automatically takes the damage and a con save to drop.
yeah, got it.
Alright,
I didn't think.
his hands burn, and he's going to indomitable the Hex. He drops the greatsword on the ground, but maintains his concentration on Hex.
Okay. Then I'll do one of these plus. Wow. So it's that, and then 3 more for the thing, and then puppy power on top of that. So you get like what's that? 22 back. Second.
Awesome. Thank you. 22, you said?
Yeah, it's 11 for the spell, and then 3 for the life cleric, and then the puppy power. So that's
Okay.
22. Yeah, math. All right. And that was my bonus action element, so Corgi doesn't have a turn, but that's the end of my turn.
Rickton's going to use his bloody appearance, and he's going to take off the skin again, and he's going to look at Raven and wink, and just say, "Yoo-hoo!" And
Look at who?
you need to make a wisdom save, Raven.
Oh, I thought he was around the corner from me.
He is.
He just peeks
All right.
around. It's pretty seductive the way he does it.
Hey!
Hey.
Yeah, he has line of sight, and vice versa.
I wink at him and tell him, when I lick my teeth, I'm actually tasting my skeleton.
He puts his skin back on, and he kind of grumbles a little bit. Worst Halloween ever. Boggle.
I was married. You don't scare me.
Staying reckless.
You'll get him eventually.
He's got a good
Fail.
guard. That hits. Break through his guard, slicing into him for 26 damage. And wait, is that giving him his proficiency? Oh, it's not even giving his proficiency. No, it's not. His modifier is more than 2. He's a +8 on his proficiency bonus. So he would have got a 17. No, he would have got a 15. So he succeeds that saving throw. For his con. I'm talking about his con save. Alright, Raven.
Alright. Shoot him again.
Picks up his con, so it gives him his proficiency bonus.
And I'll push him back 10 feet.
Heh. You slam the beam into him, and it slides him along the curvature of the wall.
And I will 3 and do that and push him back another 10 feet.
You can't move.
You can't move in between
It's
blasts.
three
Oh.
shots instantaneously.
Oh, okay. Fine. No, that missed.
Well, you can't shoot if you move, so you can't do that second attack. if you're
Oh,
moving.
well, there you go. Well, I couldn't see him from up here anyway, so I guess I'm done then.
Yeah,
after
you
that.
pushed him out of your line of sight, unfortunately.
Right. Okay.
Alright,
There we
he
go.
is going to run over, pick up his greatsword. He's then going to, it's still hot. It's not glowing hot, but it's hot, so it gives him disadvantage. And he's going to come in at Zygon. That hits. For 11 slashing, 1 fire, and 3 necrotic. 15 points of damage. And second attack. It hits. For 11 slashing, 2 fire, and 1 necrotic. 14 points of damage. He'll then move here. And end his turn.
Oh right, I can't react. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he moves.
It's almost like he knew that.
Your arms,
He knows
I
how
know, right?
his own abilities work.
Your arms are pinned. Psychic.
Okay. Just going to use healing hands to heal myself. So 12. Get myself 12 HP back. And then end of my turn. Let's see. Well, that was my action. So end of my turn. Strength save again to get out.
That's
Oh,
disadvantage
crap.
from the channel of blood. It's fairly, you're still pinned. It's almost as if he's like transporting the blood from your body into this little channel. At the end of your turn, he's going to start working on Bargle now. Makes an attack. Advantage and disadvantage. Miss. Nico.
Yeah. All my hard work of just healing you, and he just smacked you around. There's the fun in that. All right, I will use the bonus action heat metal.
His hands.
Wow.
They smoke. And he drops the greatsword on the ground again.
Okay. And then
Actually, that's a spell and magical effects. He has magic resistance. So, 22.
okay,
He holds the greatsword still.
fine, be that way. And I'll just step over here and try and hit him with firebolt. And I'll miss horribly.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'll head back. That's
He'll
it.
take a second attack on Bargle. And that misses. And then he'll take another one at the end of Corgi's turn on Bargle. With his third legendary action. It hits. And Bargle, you take 12 points of damage. Bargle.
Wait, was his weapon magical?
No.
It's
So
a
actually that would
flaming
be
sword, isn't it?
9. So 9. 9 then.
Doesn't have to be magical to.
Yeah, it has to be.
Fire
Has to be
damage?
if it's. It
His
has to be
weapon.
magical for the slashing, piercing.
his weapon is not magical. So you take 9 damage, 3 slashing and 6 fire. He's not using a magic.
The heavy armor master's paid for itself like 50 times over now.
Yeah.
Eh,
It kind of
I don't
falls
know.
off a little bit, but it's
It does fall off a bit, but it does always give you
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's
Because
never
if you
useless.
because yeah, it's like finding $1 in your pants. Like when you're a kid, that's magic. We're low level, but when you're like an adult, you're like, yeah, that's kind of nice, but okay.
Hey man, still $1.
It's still
buy
$1,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's what I look at.
But when you're getting hit
If
for
it's-
66 points of damage, like that extra 3 is like, okay,
yeah.
it's definitely
But for
better
like
than.
to the comedy guys, if like 4 attacks, but you only do 1d6, it's like
Yeah.
take nothing from.
when
Alright,
you're
same
raging,
reckless.
when you're raging, it can add up even more.
It can, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta need a long rest. Oh,
State Farm
Chris.
commercial.
Yeah, he's getting pretty messed up now. 37 slashing damage. Knocks
Good
him
job,
back.
Margot. Hit him again, just like that.
And
Thank
just
you.
like that,
That's
bam,
it.
another crit. Alright, 38 slashing damage. You just sink the great axe into him and he's
Don't forget your great weapon master hit. That should crit too.
toppling over. It knocks the concentration out of him. Hex goes down.
and bonus action with uncrit.
There you go.
Third crit.
Dude,
You don't like
35
him, do you?
damage. That cleans him up.
You just needed me to dictate your actions. No problem.
yeah. Someone should
37.
order me to crit. That's what should be.
I'm not playing my barbarian anymore, so I can't choose to crit on my own character.
So that was 110 points of damage on those 3 attacks.
yeah.
Alright, he
Jesus.
just pops. When you hit him that third time, he splatters everywhere, covering the room, and immediately
See
all of the
you.
blood just it dries up. It does remain in this bowl, but the channels, they no longer flow.
Should we empty the bowls?
I mean,
Apparently we killed him, he said, and he came back, even though the blood's dry.
Yeah, I mean, we probably killed some of him. Like, there were probably more of them here.
What if I take a whole bunch of pittons and wedge them into the canal? Like, how deep are those canals, bringing the blood up?
They're only a few inches deep.
But it doesn't stop when this happens?
The blood is no longer flowing in the channels. It's all dried
Oh,
up.
yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you kill the blood hunter, he protects the flow of blood. So when he's gone, no more blood flow. They all seem to be, leading to somewhere. Yeah, and you did come across this, bloody curtain.
So I thought he was the one we killed already from the initial
He's the same
introduction thingy.
Yeah, I mean, we've been fighting the same guy for like 10 million years.
Multiple copies of him. He's
I was thinking they were, separate things like clones instead of the same guy.
When he dies, he just splatters into blood as well. His armor is great, so everything just turns into blood.
Yeah.
Could be the same guy. It could be copies. He does seem to retain the memories, though. He knows how you guys fight and whatnot. All right, so you've stopped the flow of blood. There is this basin here, and there are rooms, several rooms off to the side.
Let me heal Zygon a little bit here. 5 plus 3 is 8, and then 16.
Oh, I can do that too. Here you go, Zygon.
Got like 1 million of those things.
Oh, wow. All right. That's a lot. 22?
22.
You need a puppy if you had a puppy.
I know. I should steal yours.
What's going on back here?
There's some equipment. There's some stone pegs on the walls, and they help to hold up these standing suits of full plate. There are 10 helmets, there are shields, there are longswords, and there are javelins, all fashioned from bone.
I'll just take the piece of the blood axe because I know there's got to be a piece in here.
Yeah, there's got to be one here
right,
somewhere.
right. Like start opening up. You open up the suits of plate mail and look inside. I mean, it means if you're going to be hiding things in random spot, this is like literally the no-brainer spot to hide it in.
Surprising you say that, because a quick inspection of the room
reveals
finds a piece of entrail-covered wood that's actually a part of the blood axe, the shoulder.
Never would have guessed it would be here.
not in a million minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll update that handout once I reload my page because
Yeah.
Roll20 seems to not. What am I doing? I'm making all sorts of things now. Roll20
So-
seems to the break lately.
So this is a creepy room. I mean, the things that really creeps me out is when you said that, armor and weapons, and then you said the word all created from bone. And the thought of how you would fashion plate mail from bone is a little disturbing.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. That's a skill. That's something trained. Gnolls are not creating full plate from bone. It's someone who's very skilled in the art of smithing. Or something similar would happen.
I mean, I don't know smithing. It's not like one of the tools and whatnot that I know. I know herbalism and how to pick pipe and pick locks, and apparently how to play the pan flute because
You can confirm that that's not a lock or a pan flute.
Okay. Are these doors back here on this back wall?
They're also not pan flutes.
I want to open the one with the bloody yuckiness in front of it.
Okay. Alright, let me update this blood act handout. So you found the shoulder. Did I say shoulder? I had to reload, so everything's all messed up.
Yep,
Okay.
I think
you found
it
the
is.
shoulder. So you've got the cheek, beard, shoulder, and belly. Still quite a few to go.
Now I need the toes and fingers and anus.
2 doors here against the south wall. One of them is made from alabaster with a bone handle. The other one the same, except it does have blood just kind of
Is bone handle part of the axe?
almost seeping out of the seams. You open it up, and sure enough, the room, the 10-foot square room, is full of blood, and it just sprays out. It absolutely covers you and Zygon. Just blood just sprays out in this room, completely covering you guys from head to toe with blood. You're drenched. When that happens, each of you make a strength saving throw for the impact of large volume of liquid hitting you. Actually, everyone within 10 feet, so that's you too, Bargle.
Strength save.
Surfing.
Alright, you're knocked prone and knocked back 10 feet.
Knocked into Zygon.
You kind of knocked into
You
Zygon.
get +5. Not that it matters, I guess, with a 1.
Alright, Zygon and Bargle catch you, Nico. And when you're covered with this blood, each of you make a con save. Bargle, Zygon, and Nico.
At 5-17.
I always have that moment of trepidation every time I go to click the button. Like, is this the time I die right now? Is this it?
You guys start to feel kind of strange. It's not just blood. It's mixed in with ichor. But it doesn't warp any of you guys' flesh.
Okay.
Just covers your head to toe in blood is all.
You're welcome, Bargle.
Oh wait, Bargle's
Yes, that
teeth
was-
turn into tusks. Oh no, wait, that was normal. His legs become like an ostrich.
He becomes a bear totem barbarian.
No, damn it! I like my advantage.
You
Everyone
like
else has
being not
advantage.
bear. It's bear and not bear.
Okay, someone else open the other door.
I'm just going to be on the other side, right here, so that whoever is opening the door gets in my aura, but I'm not gonna be splashed by whatever.
Wait a second. What is the process in which she's got to fill up an entire room full of blood?
That's not
I mean, that's
questions.
That's not an easy task.
It's like, they must have gotten some sort of electric pump or something. It's slowly.
When I was a kid, I used to have the stuff falling out of my closet, and I'd push it real hard and then shut the door. And I thought I was being cool, but that wasn't a liquid.
Well, of course.
They must be bloodbenders. That's the only thing I can think of. Or maybe he actually does control the flow of blood, and he just put it in there for safekeeping.
Or
Raven, open that door.
matter
Go
to
ahead.
blood. You fill it up like you're a closet, then transmute it to blood.
Yeah, Raven
yeah.
opened the door.
Or maybe
I'm sure
the
it's
wall,
fine.
maybe the walls in there bleed.
If you're
I
sure,
mean-
Zygon.
Mm-hmm.
Zygon's sure it's safe, so I'll open the door.
Alright,
Yep.
you go over, and this room is actually a meat cubery. It's full of meat cubes. About 60 of them stacked on the floor.
Look, guys,
nice.
spam! Spammity spam.
You know who would love this? Gerald.
Yep, he totally would.
Let's take him one for later.
We can get-
And I'll feed my other bag too. Put one in the other bag.
Each
Is
meat
this a-
cube, it's worth 1 GP and weighs 10 pounds.
Is this another door over here?
It is.
All right, I'll open this one.
I'm just going to be to the side within 10 feet of Nico.
Add that to your inventory, Raven, a meat cube.
Meat Starburst.
Meat flavored starburst. Alright, there is some ominous bloody circle on the ground here, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Too bad.
All right.
Well, not too bad, but you can look at it. It's a bloody circle, and it has a number of sigils inscribed around it.
I'm just imagining all of us just looking at it going, ooh.
Meanwhile, it's like a bloody circle. Meanwhile, we're walking around going. That's blood from head to toe.
Damn it, my boots are full of blood.
Take them off and pour it out.
I mean, considering our best friend Blood Hunter has been using me as like a pinata all day, it's like I'm probably full of blood. I'm probably dripping blood anyway.
So, is the blood? Is it just like in a little? Is there like a little channel that forms that blood circle there?
No, it's just being like painted on the floor. The sigils have been inscribed into the floor, and they're magic sigils.
Does it look like the thing of salt that is binding something in the middle there that we can't see, or?
To try to surmise what it does would be an Arcana check, and it's above your reasoning and reckoning, Nico. You're not sure, and Raven, you're not even sure. You do know that it belongs to the School of Transmutation, however.
It changes your blood, maybe. Or changes you into blood.
Maybe it's like a shower. You
Maybe
know,
go ahead and
once you
step on
get
it.
doused with blood, and
No,
it'll
maybe
just, like,
maybe
Go
it
ahead.
summons a gallon of blood 10 feet to the southwest or southeast of it, and that's how they filled up the room.
You should step on it, and I'll say the magic words. All the peanut butter sandwiches.
I am definitely not going to step on it. So
It looks safe, Zygon. Go ahead.
Mhm.
I'm the only one here that can resurrect. So Zygon.
Sure, I'll step on it.
Nothing happens when you step on it.
No.
There might be a particular
Just-
sequence or verbal or
Okay,
somatic component.
Say
you need to
I
activate.
control the flow of blood in this room.
I control the flow of blood in this room.
Suddenly, Zygon becomes covered with blood from head to toe.
Oh wait, that's already what I am.
But no one notices.
Ugh.
All right.
Doesn't activate.
Think some of that. Think some of that blood is in my mouth now. Ugh.
Okay, let's open this door.
Raven's kind of figuring out, but he can't figure it out. He thinks it's
Yeah.
something about transmutation. Now, you swing this door
So-
open, Nico, and it's a shrine. There's symbolism scribed all around it. It's about 12 feet long, 4 feet high, and about 5 feet wide. There is
We had a clear-
inscriptions all over it, and in the center of it is a bowl filled full of blood. Also, just lying on the floor next to it is not a piece of the blood axe, but a bloody journal entry. It says day 15.
Oh.
It's been
Awesome. Man, I wish we had a cleric here that had guidance to help with these Arcana checks.
This
and
one
stuff.
says
Oh,
day 15. Use the ritual to join our minds again. This time, I realized where the hunger began. I was consumed by the infinite hunger and the boundless rage of great Yinogu, and I knew it could never be sated. Yet, I felt driven to feed my lord. I killed and devoured a goat while linked to the Knoll's mine. I had set aside a knife for the deed, but killed it with my bare hands instead. The flesh was warm. I fed myself. I fed Yinogu.
Seems personally reasonable. I mean, he did kill the goat, so why wouldn't he have eaten it? Right? I mean,
sounds
it
good.
doesn't seem like something worthy of writing down in a journal. I mean, that's just circle of life stuff, right?
There's also a jagged looking kind of shiny kind of rock. Very metallic looking, jagged, just sitting here on the altar as well.
Hey, does it look like it's a piece of short sword?
No, it does not look like it's
Oh.
a piece of short sword. It is a
Okay.
jagged,
It's a
shiny,
good on rock.
steel-colored rock.
Does it look like it would resurrect a Dracolich?
It looks more
That-
like
that kind of rock.
than it does a piece of sword. And it's
Okay.
resting on the altar, in the center of it, next to this pool of blood.
Go ahead and take it, Nico.
No. I think not. I mean, all right. I'll get it.
Make a wisdom saving throw. The second you touch the metal, it's like a conduit to the altar. And you'll put in telepathic contact with Inogu.
If I lose my other hand.
It's just it's not a hand.
It's just a flesh wound.
Alright.
You can touch it with your stump.
You'll put in telepathic contact with Inogu, and you recognize Inogu's voice from when you fought Inogu. And Inogu's cackling and says,
"It is too late for me, and it is too late for you. You creatures are so interesting. Keep on scurrying, rats!"
And you just put in contact with a demon lord, and that tends to make people go a little bit crazy. Roll me a D100, Nico.
Not me. I'm strong. I'm above averagely strong.
You no longer feel like you need to kill or eat whatever you kill. Instead, you gain a new flaw. It supersedes
Oh, good.
personality trait and overrides your current flaw. Now it's, I rail against the laws and customs of civilization, attempting a return to a more primitive time.
Literally my old flaw. No.
Back to normal.
Okay. Yeah, back to. I just hit the reset button. Thanks. All right.
Control Alt Delete.
And you gain this stone. You've got it. You were just put in contact with Inogu. It changed you. Inogu said, it's too late for me, and it's too late for you. Keep on scurrying, rats. And you have this item.
May or may not be a phylactery.
It could possibly be a phylactery. I'm not sure, though. Something tells me it could be a phylactery, guys.
I already had my suspicions. I actually named that to deceive all of you. Haha.
Oh no.
Judging from
So
the journal that you read, this has got to be the phylactery.
New phylactery. Who dis?
We should think about the phylactery while we go wee-wee.
Why don't you just go wee-wee right now? Well, you think you have to go to a special spot so that no one sees you? No.
Yeah,
you just do that whenever you have to.
There you go.
Are you going to pee on the altar, Raven?
Just whip it out.
That is a horrible idea. I'll be in the other room.
Peeing on the altar creates a telepathic link through your pee.
Oh, crap.
Alright, let's take
it. So you do get the +5.
I mean, does your really create a laminar flow? Isn't just a segment of... They did a whole Mythbusters on this. It's like peeing on the third rail.
I'm just imagining like the mind control is just like jumping from P droplet to P droplet until it hits Raven.
Alright, we're going to take a 10-minute break while we look up that Mythbusters episode and see what happens. If he pees on the altar.
Don't whiz on the electric fence.
See how I see. Hey all.
Oh no.
How's it going?
It's just, I think I'm a clone now. There always seems to be another me around.
Alright, well, myth busted. Peeing on the altar does not create a telepathic link.
Oh. I was looking forward to going back to normal. Alrighty then. That's a good thing.
There is religious symbolism all over this shrine. Cackling hyena motif and humanoids impaled on spike. You grab the phylactery. Now what do you do?
I think we take it back to the dragon.
Put
do
it
you
up to
think,
the ear and
guys?
see if you can hear the ocean inside of it.
You can.
The ocean sounds like Buntum.
Wait, do you have any dead dragons in your ears?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
So what is it, like a seashell where you put it next to your ear and you hear the ocean?
Or
Except
the
in this
sound
case,
of
a
the
undead
heartbeat.
dragon.
The undead dragon's heartbeat, which is silence, because it doesn't beat.
No, back.
Okay. Oh, Halstrom's here now. Alright, Halstrom arrives after finally finishing spanking Gerald. Says he spanked him good, and he'll never try to eat Nico's hand again. And he put him in timeout in the naughty corner.
Nice.
Did you say bathing?
Spanking, yes. You were bringing out the justice.
Yeah,
I
Gerald
mean, he thought my fingers were finger looking good. So
Finger eating good.
No, he was just sucking on the fingers for now.
Okay, so you guys have just found the phylactery.
All right.
You can fill
So-
Halstrom in on some things if you want. And
Can I keep looking for the other half? Or do you want to take it back to the dragon and fix the dragon? Or
the other half. So what are we talking about here?
hey, I'm going to try to speak to the phylactery. Hello, little phylactery. My name's Raven.
What exactly is wrong with you?
Nothing. But technically it's dead, or there's an undead spirit in there, so might work. Doesn't cost anything to try.
I think that you need like a skull for speak with dead. He needs to have a skull
Oh,
Yeah,
or a mouth. Yeah, must have a mouth.
I think it needs to be humanoid too.
Doesn't need to be humanoid.
just has to have
just
a
not
language I can
undead.
understand.
You know. So you can work on like dead, other dead creatures, not just humanoid. Just not zombies and
Okay.
stuff like that.
So, I mean, what did we need? At this point, were we just reviving the dragons just so we could?
So that it can help us beat the four blood guys.
Right. I mean, we could probably get the giants to help with that too, right? Maybe. I mean, they've been resting for a while.
No,
I mean,
did help with it.
they got rid of 2 of them with the 4 of them, so that would just leave one for us, and then we didn't have to, resurrect a potentially evil Dracolich or something like that.
Oh, I think it's more than potentially. But
Yeah. We could ask them. We could ask the giants, I guess. If we can just come along with them.
well, we can
Well,
just tell them because we're the boss.
I mean, Malice was hoping that we would get this gets the phylactery thing too. So I mean, she's got a plans for that of some sort.
Indeed I do, she says from around the corner.
Yeah, and she was gonna like trade whatever's in her bedrooms for it or something. I think.
Oh, there's a little item in there that might help you. But, still, I wonder why you're so willing to do my bidding when really you don't know anything about me.
Because you're cute.
I mean, I don't want to argue with you or anything, but I don't know that we have been doing your bidding.
Oh yes, you have. You've been doing
Okay.
my bidding.
Well, then
I'm
your
intelligent.
bidding has been our bidding, my bidding. So
Were we good at it, or do we need to be punished?
Yes, you've been doing my bidding. You've been helping me.
Okay.
I've been allowing you to plod along and take care of some obstacles that have been in my way, but there's still one more. It's those noisome blood hunters in the dragon room.
So let me ask you a question. Like, since we're getting to know each other and whatnot, like when when those blood hunters are gone, like then what are you gonna do?
Well, that's really none of your concern, but I will tell you this. I'm a succubus of Malconthet.
Isn't I?
Did I learn anything of that in my Candlekeep research?
That would be a religion check. Not Inferno related. Abyssal related. Malconthet was the first succubi to come into being in Abyss. She obtained her title after years of waging wars and committing savage betrayals upon her fellow sister succubi and former paramours. As a result of her ruthless climb to the top, she cultivated a long list of enemies, which include Gratz, Yinogu, and Baphomet. She also has other demon lord allies like Demogorgon, other foul demon lords. So, yeah, she's a succubus of Malconthet, the succubus queen.
She is the succubus queen.
So, I mean, that's a very. I mean that's pretty special. I'm not gonna lie. That's impressive.
I've been undercover for a time, but it appears that this operation has, well, fallen apart.
Yeah,
You've met my son.
we met briefly.
He's half succubus and half gnoll. You don't want to know what I've had to do to elude these cultists and filthy gnolls.
Pretty sure the fact that you have a half succubus, half gnoll, I can piece this together.
Well, I do thank you for not killing him. You see, intelligent creatures get others to do their bidding, and, well, he's doing my bidding for me as well, but you're proving much more useful, and you're doing my bidding at an alarmingly astonishing rate. Let's just
See, that's what's
keep on
good
going.
when our bidding and your bidding is in line. So then everyone's bidding on everyone's bidding, and it makes it go quick.
Yeah, we're all bidding together.
You've got the phylactery,
We do.
so use it. Stalagma will be very pleased with you all. In fact, I've got good reason to believe that the Still Dragon absolutely abhors everything in this entire citadel. Make sure you put forward the fact that you're an enemy of Yinogu and Yinogu's forces. Then you may have an unexpected ally. I'm sure Stalagma wants to get out of here just as much as you and I. So good luck. I'll be watching.
Yeah. I mean, we probably should go to make sure that the curtain is still up after we've gotten rid of all these ones, because we don't have to resurrect the Slagma. I'd prefer that. I also don't know where that the other half of the thing went. The broken mirror. I'm all confused.
What thing?
The Glaberizu from in here. I was expecting it to be like more fresh. And he was.
And hey, do you know anything about this short swordy thing?
She like disappeared already.
The blade can hear you, Raven, and just says, "There's not a missing piece of me. I will be made whole through my use."
Yeah, I'm not asking if there's a missing piece. I'm asking her if she knows anything about you.
She's already gone.
I mean, are we at the part now where we resurrect the potentially other ancient evil that is a slightly lesser evil than the evil we can't defeat, so that it can help us?
I thought we still had to go north, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we have to go north still from where the giants were?
I mean, we can go look at that place, but when I peeked up there before, it looked like it was just another room with the...
During this time, I'm going to say you guys stuffed Gerald in the meat cube room as well. Just,
Go have a snack, buddy.
After he's been spanked, he could use it.
I think there's still probably at least one of those Von Richten guys, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably look at the rooms that the giants cleared out for us, right?
Yeah, I went down south and he said that there was nothing there, but we could go up north over here and see what's up here.
You take a look, and there's really nothing here. There's 4 pillars supporting the ceiling, a couple of sets of stairs. There are some niches in the walls, and then there is a fountain of blood. And you can see a big splatter on the ground where they had popped Richten von Scale. Like a water balloon.
I mean, do we want to open a niche? I mean, there's a good chance that there's like a whole bunch of skelly knolls or whatever they were, zombie knolls on the other side of these things.
They're not doors; they're just niches in the walls, small indentations.
Oh, like did it look like there was anything there before?
It looks like it's still under construction.
Burial niches?
No, still under construction. Like they've put in place the outline for a door to go in, but they haven't continued hacking into the alabaster. And
did Bargle make it here yet, or is he still
there's
way
a few
down?
tools and some dust on the ground.
I zoned out. I lost the party.
No one can help you now.
Check. Go up.
Bargle was
right,
getting Gerald and
left,
stuffing him in the meat cube room. I'll move you up with everyone else, Bargle.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just grabbing Gerald, and he was concerned that Gerald was going to be upset because Halstrom was
Did meat
spanking
cubes
him.
smell good?
They smelled meaty and cube-like.
Median.
It's like
We'll take a meat cube so I can find a fire.
Alright, you can add a meat cube to your inventory. They cost 1 GP and they weigh 10 pounds.
Ooh, those are big. It's like a usual steak.
Yeah,
It's like a...
It's a big slab. It's like a cube with a few feet on the side.
So is is there anywhere that blood is still flowing other than that one room up there?
Yep, in the apex with the 4 Fomorians, there's still one flow of blood. It goes up to the dragon room.
Oh yeah. I mean, are we at this point? This I don't know. It does the from reading the notes. Does the process of popping out the gem into the new thing? Does that happen quickly? Because if we have to spend some time there doing a ritual.
If you touch a dragon's corpse, like just literally touch him for a split second, the soul is going to inhabit the bones of the dragon, animate as a Draco Lich.
Huh. We don't have to unchain it first, right?
Well,
I don't want to summon a chained friend. That would be annoying.
It will be chained. It was chained. The skeleton's still chained.
That might be helpful for us, actually. That way it won't, if we leave, it...
As you move into this corner, these are the fountains that the Fomorians said that you can drink out of. There's a small riser, a 3-tiered alabaster riser with a hook on it, and then a font in the corner of the room. It has a low stone wall and a roundish, and it contains blood. There is a plaque on the wall written in the demonic language Abyssal.
Okay.
It says, "Imbibe the essence of goodness and digest it. Use it as your fuel, and may that fuel power your hunger and your ability to satiate your needs and desires and hunger."
Well, hunger's so important, it said it twice.
So guys, I think this makes you evil hungry. So maybe you don't need it. Drink it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from,
Trying to drink too much blood.
Magic influencers.
That's good. Wow, those meetings are really paying off there, Zygon.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a multi-step.
So
maybe 7,
forward.
maybe 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, is there a plaque on? Is there a similar plaque on the bottom one too?
Which one? The other side of the room?
Yeah, down in this one too.
Yeah, if you go all the way over there, it'll look the same.
Okay. It's not like a continuation of something else. I managed to put myself in a wall somehow.
No, it's not a.
Hey.
It's not a story.
Okay.
They all
Inside
say
an
the same
act.
thing.
Okay.
Bargo's gonna take the meat cube and dip it in the blood and gravy, and then take a little nibble and see how it is.
Oh my god.
What? Okay.
I mean, he's a fork. I guess he is kind of a savage.
You dip it in a little bit, and you take a chunk of the meat. The meat is nice and tender, and you're getting a good mouthful of this blood.
Yeah.
And it invigorates you, Bargle. You gain
Gravy.
30 hit points of healing, or you can recover a spell slot of your choice.
So I can recover a 9th level spell slot?
Yes, you totally can.
I'd like to recover a 9th level spell slot.
Yes, a new power word, eat.
Alright.
Nothing
Good
30
job.
points.
So,
Interesting, Bargle, that you've shunned the convention of civilization and cooked food and not eaten fellow humanoids. I approve of this.
And the half-orc turns and looks at him like, what?
Alright, there's something else. So, if you don't have spell slots, then you regain
more.
an ability. Either an ability that recharges on a short rest, or an ability that charges on a long rest. Your choice.
Oh, alright, yeah. I'll leave my hit points. I'll take my rages back.
It fills you with vigor, and you gain all of your rages back.
Why you look so angry?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes, good.
While you were looking in there, you wouldn't happen to have seen if there was a piece of the blood axe in the bottom of the font or anything, right? Because I did find ones in the font. Yeah, I saw the meat.
I was just dipping my meat in the gravy.
Hey.
You know, you think you know somebody's until they start eating meat cubes. Okay, so what's the plans then? Do we have a plans?
Nope.
I mean, now the things that I want to know is if we go and defeats these, blood hunter things, are we gonna? Do we think then that the blood curtain is gonna stop?
I think so.
Yeah, let's look to see if it's thinned out or something to see that if what we're doing is being helpful.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should go look at the blood curtains to see if it might be done now. So I don't have good feelings about the inevitable betrayal that might happen when we, resurrect an ancient dragon thingamathing that we don't really know its goals, motivations, and the only thing that we've gotten so far is, the always watching succubi to pop in and say, "Oh yeah, just mention that you hate Yunogu and you'll be all good."
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, when have we ever been betrayed by someone we were initially helping?
Right, yeah. We've just left them all behind, but we'll just go. We'll go peek.
You guys split the party. You guys make it all the way back, and the blood is stopped. It's dried up in most places. It still flows up towards the dragon room. When you get back to that curtain of blood, which I presume that's where you're going.
If we don't have to walk all the way over there. It's...
Yeah. And past the Shusova room, you see the Yunogu gallery. There's one more piece of artwork that you guys notice as well. It's called Yunogu 5. It's a depiction that really looks like the one that you'd fought.
I draw a mustache on it.
And that curtain of blood, it's like just 5 feet wide, 10 feet high, it goes from floor to ceiling. It's completely opaque and it's solid. You're not able to move through it or push through it or anything like that. It's still there. And blood still flows in that channel leading up to it.
Alright, so I guess we gotta take them all out.
Okay. It feels like we're missing something. I mean,
I'm not really happy about it either.
I mean, I think there's this, but I mean, I'd really love to know if the other pieces of blood axe were on this level. Maybe they're upstairs. I mean, I feel like we should be. I don't even know why we're putting that back together, but it just seems like the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know anything about this blood axe or whatnot, but I feel like having Baldur with a big blood axe would be much better. But all right,
already got infernal weapons.
I mean,
yeah, but it's a blood weapon, So it seems cool.
If it was a Crips weapon, though, it would be better.
So we've done a lot of thoroughly stupid things in the past few weeks, but I'm feeling like this next particular course of actions may easily be
the best.
Around. No.
Let's make it a huge fight. We put the 4 giants in there. We bring back the dragon all at the same time, and just watch what happens.
Watch what happens. I like watch what happens.
Let's go with. I would go with no. I mean, I think the best course of actions. I don't know.
Well,
I would like all of our foes to dies at the exact same time. Like they mutually annihilate each other, and then we just like reset and walk in and dust everything off and be like, cool.
Double KO.
That would be the literal best case scenario, right? Because then like there's no inevitable betrayal. They'll be like, oh, cool. I gave my life for the cause. They kill the blood hunters. The blood hunters killed the dragon. I don't know how that'll even happens in any sort of world, but that would be the best.
Yeah.
I mean, if this what was it? Stalagus or it was like stalactite something.
Galactus.
Yeah, is really hates Yanogu. I mean, maybe it'll just like come with us and chill until then, but I'm pretty sure by the time it gets to the spot where we're like ready to take on Zariel, all that goodness and stuff like that, it's probably not going to be so happy with all of that course of action. So if it's getting back at Yanogu's and whatnot there, I think it'll be good. But, much past that, it's going to be a detriment.
I mean,
I don't think we can do this without it, though. I mean, I don't think we have any shots at beating this. We've already tried this fights, and I'm sure they've had their rest too, so they're probably all feeling better.
yeah, the only way I can see not requiring help from anybody else is if we go over there and they're still as injured as they were when we left, and that's highly unlikely.
Well, there was a big reasons why we left, because we weren't doing so good. So even with 3 of them there, I suspect they're still gonna.
Yeah, we have difficulty with 1 at this point.
Yeah. I mean that was like it took us like almost a minute to kill 1 of them.
Yeah, I mean we weren't like using up all our resources and whatnot, but still,
I don't know why I'm also shouting from all the way in here while you guys are still back in the hall, but I'll come join you. So, I mean, what's our plan? Are we just going to go in and lob a stone at a dragon and hope magic happens, and then like quickly be like, "Hey, help us defeat these, things of Yanogu, and we'll free you, and we've brought you to life, back to life, but
yeah,
we need to help."
Yeah,
I mean, we should get our stories kind of straight before we start this, because we're going to have to probably talk pretty quickly. And we're going to need to get it on board super fast.
It's like, we hate Yanogu, you hate Yanogu, let's be friends.
Exactly, and these people are trying to destroy you and destroy us and help Yanogu. Let's at least destroy them together, and then we can chat. Yeah? Who's really good at speakings and whatnots that wants to have that conversation?
Maybe Zygon?
Yeah, I mean, I am proficient, so probably me? I don't know.
Deception? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not deception. We're telling him the truth.
That's true. Persuasion?
Okay. Now, I think we want to actually like walk in and touch it, not like lob it and have it a chance to miss the bones or something, and then
Awkward.
That would be like.
What about the double cross? You resurrect the dragon, then you make.
We double cross the dragon.
Ron Rickton. Like, we love the blood.
And then we love blood.
Look at us! We've been swimming in blood all day.
It's full of vitamin C.
It is a great source of iron. All right. I mean, I think us just hanging out here chatting about this isn't going to make this get any better. So if we know what we're going to do, I guess let's.
Who's gonna touch the dragon with the thingy there?
I mean,
Why is everybody looking at me? All right, fine.
Well, I got fast legs. I can do it.
Yeah, that seems like that's a good plan.
I got a 20-foot head or 30-foot head start.
Okay, wait. Before you go in the room, let's all get there. Let's do it.
Be here.
Here, Bargo, go touch the thing. Zygon, prepare to talk. I'm going to stand back a little in case it decides to like breathe necrofire.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, you
Oh,
step.
do those,
All right,
do those things show up?
I'll
first?
take the.
No, the Von Richtons don't come out. They sort of only really came out when you approached the dragon and stood up here.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna take that phylactery up here, climb up the wall,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna yell, "I am Von Richten. I control the flow of blood." And I'm gonna touch the head of the dragon.
Yeah, there's like a
With
sign
the,
here that says please use the stairs. You kind of use it to give yourself a bit of a boost up, and you kind of step on it.
Yes,
And alright, you touch
chaotic.
phylactery onto the dragon. All of a sudden, purple lightning starts to screech throughout the room, sheathing the dragon. You see this purple lightning transfer from the phylactery into the dragon, and immediately the dragon animates. The bones of the dragon turn a silvery metallic color, and all of a sudden the dragon raises its wings, it stands up, and it lunges forward at you, roaring, only held back by the chains holding its arms by the pillar and the collar around its neck.
Oh, behave.
Oh, great. Oh, great, dragon. We're here because we both have a common foe. You hate Yinogu, we hate Yinogu. We're trying to mess his plans up, but there's these blood hunters that are getting in the way. If we can join forces, then I think we'll have a better shot than going at it alone.
The dragon
And we
hisses in Draconic.
Goony goo goo.
Do you understand Draconic? Or do you
I do not
Draconic?
understand Draconic.
The
Raven!
dragon's screaming and looks kind of panicked, and purple
Raven.
just fills its chest. And
Does anybody got Draconic?
Oh, yes, I do, actually.
understand you, Zygon.
Look at that. Yes. Greetings.
Yeah.
We're looking to help to destroy Yinogu. I hope you can help us, because we hate him.
Where am I? What
You're
has happened to me?
Apparently you were captured by Yinogu and set here in the Citadel, the White Citadel, as Ariel's sword is. In the Abyss.
Well, there was so much wrong with that single statement.
Slow down. What has happened to me? My skin? My flesh? Why are my bones? My breath? Why is it
Hold on.
purple? Where is my cold?
You're dead. Unfortunately, you've been changed into a Dracolich by the evil magics of Yinogu Gesundheit.
Yinogu,
Yes. We're trying
the
to
demon
destroy-
lord.
That's the one.
Where is the dwarf? Where is Baldur? Where is that irksome little runt? When I find him, I'm going to obliterate him.
And the dragon shoots out this big, solid, like 10-foot wide, churning, twisting beam of necrotic energy up towards the ceiling. Just obliterates a large section of the ceiling, causing rubble to hit the ground.
I don't know who he is, but we'll be sure to put him on the list.
List? What list?
The list of enemies that we're going to destroy.
Who are you? I've never seen you before.
I am Raven of Elturel.
Elturel. Ah! You are a surface dweller. You stinking. I can see it. Your accent. You.
Hey, I showered last week.
You take a look at this dragon. She's slender, 30-foot long. She has these shiny, steel-colored bones, steely talons, blade-like horns that sweep back from her head, covered in necrotic energy. And she just kind of comes in at you, Raven, like roaring, and she seems very aggressive. She yanks on these chains that keep her at bay. There's nothing stopping her from just breathing on you. But you can make a persuasion check to try and calm her down.
All right. Soft kitty, warm kitty.
What's your persuasion bonus? Click the wrong one.
Oh, oops. Aha. Must get new eyes.
What's your bonus? You rolled a 14.
Oh, I don't have one for persuasion because I'm not proficient.
So what's your
What's
bonus?
that?
So 0 as well?
Oh, so it's 5. Well, it says 5 next to it, but not proficient.
I mean, you should have charisma.
Yeah. So it's a +5. So you got a 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. It's a charisma check. You just, if you're trained in persuasion, you get your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There you go.
She calms down a little bit.
Why are you all looking at me? What has happened to me?
Because you're so beautiful.
Is this some sort of experiment? Where's
Not
my
by us.
husband? Where's that irksome little dwarf as well?
We'll have to ask Inogu before we kill him.
I know nothing of Yinogu. Why do you keep mentioning that name?
Because he's the one that did this to you.
He did. He
I'll look at the others for
is
confirmation.
responsible
Right,
for
guys?
this. Yes. that
I have
makes
no
sense.
idea what you're saying.
Um,
That
I'm
makes
gonna-
sense.
translate. Course.
So's.
So she's wondering who did this to her, and I told her Inogu did, and we're gonna kill him. But she wants to find her husband and some dwarf guy, and I told her yes. Once we capture Inogu, we can make him tell us where her husband is, and take care of the dwarf guy too.
I mean, I guess. We're not just here for Yinogu. We're actually here just to get the sword.
Yeah, well,
I know nothing of any sword. I want to get home. I want to get back to my husband. I was tricked in coming here. And if I catch that little Borador, I'm going to melt the flesh off of his bones. If you're
Well, there
not
you go.
here to hinder me and help me get me out of these chains.
all right.
The dragon's going to attempt to break the left wing. Fail. Tries to
Her
break
left
the
or her
right
left?
wing. Fail. Tries to break the neck collar. Stuck. When you step out, Raven, onto the platform.
We are Richten von Scale.
Quick, someone yell for Gronk and friends.
In this chamber.
I jump back.
They look at the dragon. The dragon looks at them.
What is this?
Yeah, so those are the caretakers of the peeps that the people that imprisoned you here and did the sacrilege to you and whatnot.
They are.
I'm running. To,
Can you get me
yell
out
for-
of this place?
I'm running to yell for our big giant friends.
You can
That
run there,
can't-
Raven, but that's going to take you
Yeah.
some time.
Yep, that's fine. And I'm yelling all the way for them. Come help!
Alright, we'll get back to you.
There you
I'll
go.
let you know when you get there. Alright, so Stalagma says... Well, actually, you've got no one left to translate now, so... I'll just roll initiative. We'll see what happens.
Haha.
Because the Richtons are coming in at Stalagma. Okay, Raven, you're up.
Alright, I dash to go find our big friends.
Well, we're dead.
Are you moving?
Yeah, if I could remember the way. Kind of.
Keep on going. the way you're going, you'll find them.
There we go. Fark! Come help us in the dragon room. There's more Von Richtens to kill. Bring your friends.
No! We still resting! We hurt!
And they haven't recovered yet from the fight.
But, I know. Me can heal you.
Alright. It's, yeah. If you want to try and persuade them, you can, but that would be an action.
Alright. You should come on. There's a dragon there that can help heal you maybe when we're done.
Alright.
If not, then
When you
we
get
can
your
try
turn
to.
again, Raven, you can do that. You use your
Okay.
action
You
to
dash.
Dash is an
Alright.
action. Okay. The Richten von Scales. Now, they fight the dragon with their legendary actions, and the dragon fight the back. They basically cancel each other out. They'll just be taking damage every round. The Richten runs up to Stalagma. She's restrained. She's pretty much stuck. Chains on her arms, chains on her neck. And the Richten goes up and starts hacking into her with his great sword. He slams into her a couple of times, and you see fire kind of spill through the air. And this Dracolich is an invincible that does a considerable amount of damage to Stalagma. 17 on the first hit, 15 on the second hit. The next Richten rushes to Lagma and starts wailing on her. The first attack hits. The second attack, the 18, kind of reflects off the steel dragon, Dracolich. Sparks fly through the air. And the third Richten is going to move up to Stalagma and start wailing on her. And hits both times. She's getting pretty hurt. She's stuck, restrained, not able to defend herself. The Richtens all attack her with legendary actions, and she managed to tail whip one of them, but she's losing this fight fast in her current state. Nico.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna summon a new puppy over by where they are, because the one that I have is out of actions. So it hits these two guys, but not the dragon. So I don't know where that would be. I guess they're for 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Let me roll my thing so that I can find it in this mess. Some wildfire. There we go.
The Richtens attempt to shield themselves. The northmost one is hit for that 7 points of fire damage. The one to the south blocks the attack.
Okay, and then I'll issue a command to get the dragon out of there, and that'll be the end of my turn, and then Puppy will go.
With the legendary actions, they're both just wailing on each other, the dragon
Okay.
and the Richtens.
So it's gonna come over to here and then use its teleport to teleport the dragon out of its chains, hopefully.
Where's Puppy putting Stalagma?
Down over here in the
Like maybe
corner.
it's 5 feet to the left or something.
Yeah. Just maybe. Oh yeah, maybe over here in the corner, just a little bit over here. Like, it's out of its chains mostly.
All right, yeah, you teleport Stalagma out of.
Let me click it.
This room is
So
huge, by the way. Yeah. Last time I described it, 120 feet high. Plenty of room for a dragon to fly around.
I don't know if these things can fly though.
I control the air. Let's see. Maybe. All right, Zygon.
At least she doesn't have any blood.
Well, I don't know if the Dracolich can fly, so I don't want to like bring it up in the sky and then drop it.
Yeah, she can fly.
Any case, we'll let her worry about that on her.
Yeah.
Her thing.
So is she free?
All right. Also, wait. So Puppy teleports, and these actually have to make dex saves too, right?
Yep. I'm just gonna step up so I can see where they teleported to.
She's not
Yeah, it would be
restrained
over here.
anymore.
Yeah, boink, boink. Okay, let me go back to where I was.
You need to be
Boink.
able to see the point, otherwise. It's...
Okay, yeah. So I'll walk up there and
Okay.
then I can just go down a little bit afterwards because I have still movement left.
Cool.
Okay, there we go. That's the end of me. When it said you can see and it was the puppy, I assumed it was a place where the puppy could see. But I guess I have to see it too. That's fine.
Yeah, it's where you can see because you're the one creating the puppy.
Controlling it.
All
Okay, gotcha.
Puppy's not real. Zygon, you're out.
Okay. Just going to go use the stairs because I'm not a heathen. And then, okay, what does it look like? So okay. Going to go ahead and cast Bless on Bargle, myself, and Stalagma.
Bless goes on. 1d4 and attack then saves. Bargle.
Okie dokie. Well, I am definitely a heathen.
The dragon says,
Get back! Do not stand in front of me!
and you can already see this like gas starting to come out of its mouth. It's going to unleash its breath on them.
And 15, 20, and from here I'm going to swap to the glaive and attack Von Richten that's attacking her. I'm going to bonus action Rage. And then I'm going Reckless.
Hit. You drive the glaive into Von Richten and you just slice him. He's hurt. Slightly. You swing again. It's a miss. He blocks the attack.
10, 15, 20. I'll step back 25 there.
Stalagma turns around, jumps to the side, begins leaping in the air, and opens its mouth and unleashes its breath weapon. And you didn't move enough, Bargle. Wait, is that snapped? Let me just see if that's... Oh no, I don't think I measured it right. I think I put it 1, 2, 3, 60-foot cone. Yep, I didn't make it big enough actually.
Can't she just like angle it like to the north, like
Well, she could probably do 100 different things.
He doesn't care.
Didn't care. All right,
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, that would be metagaming. She could, breathe it on anyone or breathe it on no one, but you control your character and I'll control the enemies. All right, she's going to breathe it like that, and it's paralyzing gas. Varg will make a Constitution saving throw.
I can't see around the corner. Is Corgi in there?
No, but this very colorful gas washes over the three Von Richtens and also Bargle. The dragon is a Draco. It doesn't care about friendly fire. It's evil and couldn't care less. Bargle, you become paralyzed, and so do the three Von Richtens. It paralyzes everything in that area. What was that second save for?
Oh, sorry. I'm indomitable, so I'm resaving.
Okay. Use Indomitable to re-roll, and you get a 19. Fail. You become paralyzed.
Whoa!
Good try.
It's a dragon.
Here's a participation trophy.
Alright, now Stalagma is going to leap up into the air and start swooping around. Flies up to a height of 60 feet. Turns to face the Richtens. Halstrom.
Excuse me, I'll move over to Bargle. Over to here. And I'm spelling.
Alright, you cast Lesser Restoration on Bargle, and immediately it alleviates the paralysis. Raven.
Alright. Come on, guys, you can help us.
Huh?
We can heal. We have some spells to heal you when you're there.
We're resting.
Yeah, but if you come help us, then I'll give you one of your pouches back. Extra money for you.
Make a
You can
persuasion
buy more
check,
work.
Raven, to see if you can convince them to fight, even though they're already kind of hurt.
More pay? Okay.
Yep, and I'll give you your pouch back.
Okay.
And they join initiative. Let me roll them in and recount the initiative order.
No pain, no pay.
Yeah, they're slow going. They have to kind of duck down, squeeze through these narrow corridors. They're so huge. That's his dash. Alright, the Richtons are all paralyzed. Stalagma's breath just sees them up. They're just completely frozen. And the only thing they can do is repeat the Constitution save at the end of their turn. And he's still paralyzed. This Richten manages to get out of it. And so does this one. Okay. This Richten's going to use a legendary action, and he's going to use his Blood Curse of Binding on Vargal. Vargal, make a strength saving throw at disadvantage. Plus, you have advantage for your rage too. Takes all of the blood in your body and tries to pin you to the ground with it, and you manage to resist. Nico. I think you might be muted, Nico.
I am, yeah, I'm thinking though. I wasn't really saying anything. I'm going to... Oh, I don't have that prepared. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna hit the farther Van Richten back here with the Ray of Frost.
Hit. Icicle slams into his leg, slowing him down, and 19 cold damage is a decent injury as well.
And then and that's the end of my turn.
Alright, this Von Richten's going to attempt to use his Blood Curse of the Binding on Haustrom. Haustrom, make a strength saving throw at disadvantage as the channel of blood intensifies. Amplifies his Blood Curse. And you resist. Oh no, disadvantage. 3 is a failure. All of the blood in your body feels heavy. It pins you to the ground. Your movement speed becomes 0, and you cannot use a reaction. That was it.
Okay, and then on Puppy's turn, Puppy will try and hit the same one that I just hit. 18, probably miss. Oh, nice.
Flame Seed slams into the Von Richten. A small injury.
And then he'll go up 20 feet too.
Okay, flies up 20 feet in the air. Zygon.
Okay, so paralyze is automatic crit if I hit, right?
If you're within 5 feet, it's an automatic crit.
Okay. I'll be within 5 feet. Going ahead and swinging. First attack.
That hits.
So that's... Okay, so first I'll roll the extra 2d8 from this. So, and then I'm going to smite.
Alright, you burn radiant energy, slamming the warhammer into him. That's 44 points of damage. That's enough to cause him to stagger slightly, and he almost becomes bloodied.
Okay, second attack. Swing. Does that hit? Huh?
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, then same thing. And then smite, second level.
Alright, you pump another smite into him. The searing energy wears him down. He looks bloodied now.
And then I'll move out of the way again. And that's my turn. Sorry. The EOT.
Alright, Stalagma yells out to you, Bargle,
Line! Don't get in my way!
but doesn't specify where the line's going to go.
Five, 10, and I don't need to go reckless because I already have advantage, so I'm not going reckless.
Hit.
Ooh.
It's not double damage, it's just double dice. So just disregard that second thing that you clicked. It's what's an extra 2d12.
Oh, sorry.
Crit?
Yeah, so another 6. That's why I was just rolling it just to roll. Yeah, so 24 plus another 6.
Is it an extra only 1d12? I thought it was, don't you have like, oh, you don't have the brutal critical or orc or something?
Yeah, Orc gets one for free, so.
Yeah, I thought you get like 2d12.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, another.
So,
Yep,
just-
that's right. That's right. I forgot. Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's another 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't do that way this time.
Alright.
Alright, so second attack.
That just hits. Another 2d12. And that's
And because I had a critical, is that
34
enough to kill it?
damage. Not quite, but Richton's looking, that one's looking pretty messed up.
And since I had a critical, then bonus action.
And that's a hit. That almost puts that Richton out of commission. 43 points of damage. He's barely hanging on.
5, 10, 20 next to Zygon.
Alright, Stalagma is going to swoop around and come down to about 15 feet above these Richton and unleashes her breath. It's a 10-foot wide, 90-foot long line of just pure necrotic energy, just straight south to hit these two Richton. They both make con saves. And this Richton, sorry, no, they both succeed. Yeah, this one, sorry, no, he failed. He'll re-roll with Indomitable. I am indomitable! He resists. But still, when the necrotic energy strafes them, I mean, it's 24 damage each. It's enough to start to rough them up a little bit. Stalagma stays there, 15 feet above the Richton, so about 20 feet above the ground level. Alright, your giants are going to be a little bit slow going, Raven. You're not sure if they'll make it there in time.
Probably not, but you know. Alright, so
Sure.
I will
It's not your turn, but
Oh.
it's Halstrom's turn.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so actually you don't get your reaction back. You're pinned, Halstrom, with that blood curse of the binding.
Awesome. I'll do a Sacred Flame on the paralyzed one to start with.
Alright, the holy fire falls down on the Richton and he just pops turns into a splatter of blood.
I'll turn him into a nice little landmine Healy/Hurdy.
Okay, use your reaction, and he turns into a little mini fire elemental. And when a creature you see enters or starts to turn the flames, they can regain hit points or take fire damage. So there's like a little fire spirit floating around in that area now.
Yep.
Any bonus action, Hellstrom?
Yeah, I'll just do a first level healing word on Zygon. So she should get back 10 hit points.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, your giants are coming, Raven. They're all squashed in, and maneuverability is not their strong point in these narrow hallways. Raven.
Alright. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
As you run back through the gallery, you can hear the sounds of combat erupting around the corner to your left.
Uh-oh. Looks like they already started. The one I just passed or the one upcoming?
The one upcoming where the
Okay.
Richtons are.
The arrow is, okay.
Alright, this Richten von Scale is going to rush Hellstrom and attack with his greatsword. He misses his first attack. He swings again. He slices you and sees a little drip of blood and says, "Your blood is showing." And you hit for 14 points of damage. Hello?
Sure.
Are you there, Hellstrom?
Sorry, I was talking to my wife. What was it?
Minus 14.
You got hit for 14 damage. Just let me know if you're AFK so I can deduct the hit points for you. Alright, this Richton's going to come in, and he managed to reach Hellstrom despite his kind of hopping with an icy leg. And he'll attack Hellstrom as well. Advantage now. That heads for 21 points of damage. At the end of his turn, this Richton will attack you using a legendary action, and he hits for 16 points of damage. You've got two of them on you, it can be quite deadly. And they're like sharks, swarm to the blood. Nico.
Like Sharknadoes.
I forgot to do something with this map as well.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, because there's no dragon.
I was like, what changed? Oh, never mind. The big giant dragon went away. Gotcha. Okay. Bad spot over there, Hellstrom. Okay, I'm gonna 15, 20. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull him over here. Oh, I missed him. Okay, well, best intentions.
Thorn whip snaps off Richton's armor.
And then I'll Corgi, you'll just head over into the... Oh, it's the end of my turn. And then
Both Richtons are going to attack Halstrom, and they both say in unison, "We control the flow of blood." They both attack. And one of them hits for 18 points of damage. This guy hits.
The one that's closer to me, I'll have him flame seed.
Hit. The flame seed smashes into the Richten, scorching him slightly.
Okay.
They both attack again. "None shall pass," they say. And they both hit. The left one hits for 12 damage, and the right one hits for 17 points of damage. Zygon.
Okay. Okay. Has any of these Von Richtens taken any damage?
Yeah, they've both taken damage.
Okay. Gonna head over to here. Going to go ahead and start casting Wrathful Smite. And then swing. First attack.
That hits. The energy from the Wrathful Smite, it fills Richten's mind, and he makes a wisdom save. He has advantage from magic resistance, and it does not affect him.
Alright, second attack.
I'll take that. 2 psychic damage that you rolled before the attack. Alright, you take another swing at him, but he hits your sword away. This Richten will attack Halstrom using a legendary action. He hits for 14 points of damage. You see Halstrom hit the ground. Bargle. Stalagman doesn't yell out any coordinates to you.
Alright. 10, 15, 20, 25. Gonna go reckless.
Crit. You slash into the Richten. 34 points of damage. He's almost bloodied. Second attack is a miss. Richten blocks with his guard.
Alright, bonus action attack from the crit.
18 hits. And you slash through the Richten for 22 damage. He's almost bloodied. Stalagma. She flies straight in over the top of you guys and just screams in Richten's face, using its frightful presence. Only on those 2 Richtens.
Oh, very nice of her.
They both make wisdom saves. And they quiver. They start to shake. They both become frightened. And then Stalagma comes in with these claws, just lunges. Left claw. And starts tearing into the Richten. Right claw. Slashes him across the face, blood sprays everywhere, and then a bite. And bites onto him. A little bit of the dragon's breath weapon comes out of its mouth, and that Richten's looking kind of messed up now.
Fuck! You go first! Me want to be behind you. You got to move back.
Halstrom, make a death saving throw.
I have the wound closure. I don't have to make a death save.
Make a strength
I'm back.
saving throw. Alright, that could cause the Von Richtens to attack you unconscious if you're automatically stabilized. Alright, you are no longer bloodbound. Alright, Fark goes first and he lets Grunt take a look at his back.
Okay, you look, but you don't touch. I want to go next.
Raven.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and...
Malice waves at you. She's
Done.
just been like waiting around the corner, listening in.
Oh, hey, how you doing? And yeah, I had to dash to get around the corner, so...
Alright, you see
That's it for
the
me.
battle well underway.
Oh, yeah.
Come
I
in.
can...
The giants are not quite as quick as you, Raven. They're getting slowed down from all of the tunnels that they need to squeeze through. They're coming.
So it's
Alright,
Christmas.
This Richten sees that Hallstrom's not dying. He says,
Your blood, it should not stay inside of you.
and he doesn't actually have anyone else to attack, so he'll attack Hallstrom. Advantage and disadvantage because he's frightened. Miss. Second attack. Miss. Tries to coup de grace Hallstrom. This Richten, he'll make a wisdom save too, for the frightful presence. He'll indomitable that. And he's no longer frightened. Alright, this Richten is going to attack Stalagma. Advantage and disadvantage.
You don't scare me.
Swings a great sword up and slams it into the dragon. He'll attack her again. And an 18 bounces off the dragon's metallic skeletal frame. At the end of his turn, Stalagma is going to try and tail whip Richten, the one in front of her. She misses. And this one will attack Hallstrom using a legendary action. And he plunges the greatsword into Hallstrom. And that's 2 failed death saving throws. It's an automatic critical. Nico. Is that on Raven?
No. not even a little bit. So that's all of that total. So 4 for 9, 11, 18. Hallstrom.
You open your eyes, Hallstrom, and you've got the Richten just looking down at you, his greatsword red with blood as this mortal wound closes up in your chest.
Level am I these days? Yeah. Alright, I'll try and create a bonfire under the back Richten. The further one.
The bonfire leaps up and begins to scorch him.
I guess power for this one, but not future ones. Okay, so then I'll head back down the staircase a little bit, and that'll be the end of mine. And since I didn't do anything, Puppy will dodge.
There's going to be some legendary actions at the end of your turn first.
Yep, sure.
Alright, this Richten will attack Hallstrom. Miss. This one will attack Stalagma. He misses. And Stalagma will tail whip the Richten in front of her. She brings that tail around and slams it into him. Starts to wear him down. Boggle.
Alright, Gonna go reckless to the Von Richten in front of me.
Crit. And 43 damage. He's another couple of good hits and he's gone. He's about to pop. Hit. You slam the axe into the Richten. Despite how mighty he is, he's starting to become weak. Stagger.
Alright. Bonus action from the crit.
Another crit. And 38 damage. Just pops him. Blood sprays everywhere. The blood channel to the right, it dries up. The one to the left still flows.
I'll step forward and
This Richten will attack Halstrom, try to put down the healer. The most logical thing. He hits and hits Halstrom for 14 points of damage. Meanwhile, Stalagma will come in with her tail and she tail whips that Richten as well. Now it's her turn because that was her legendary action. And Stalagma says, "Cone!" and just breathes her breath weapon on you again, Bargle. Make a Constitution saving throw. Both you and Richten become paralyzed. You can repeat that save at the end of your turn. And then she just kind of murmurs to you,
Don't get in front of me!
it didn't give you any warning this time either. And the malevolent dragon is just going to move up right next to Richten. Her metallic claws just cut through the ground and she leans right in close. Halstrom, you can use half movement speed to stand up.
Alright, do that. I'll move. 15. And then I'll cast Sacred Flame on him.
Alright, drop a Sacred Flame. Begins to burn into him.
Then I'll just throw a healing word on myself. That should do it.
At the end of your turn, Stalagma is going to attack Richten and crits him with a tail slap. Devastating. It's like a solid steel pole just cleaning him up. Your giants are moving up. Raven.
Okay. Go Farky.
They're probably not going to make it in time.
That's okay. They're trying.
Raven.
Alright. 5. 15. 20. Get over there. 25. Alright, gonna shoot the Von Richten and push him back 10 feet.
Now he's paralyzed, so you have advantage.
Oh, sweet.
And that hits. The dragon looks over at you and says, "You fool!" as you push him back away from the dragon's reach.
Yeah, well. Too bad.
You fire again, and I'm not even sure if you have a line of sight. Oh, you do, yeah. Your second beam hits for 7 force damage, and the third beam misses.
Alright. And nobody down. Okay.
The
Does it for me
dragon will
then.
do another tail whip on Richten. And the tail slams into Richten. Your giant dashes. So Lagman's going to do another tail whip, and that Richten is going to try and get out of the paralysis to no avail. Nico.
Alright, I'll drop concentration on the flame because it's no longer there. And then I'll just sacred flame him, I guess.
Alright, there's no dodging that sacred flame. The holy fire falls down onto him and keeps eating away at the Richten.
And yeah, that's it. And then Puppy's turn. Sorry. I guess no actions in the middle there.
They've all been used up.
Yep, that's fine. 17, think misses.
Puppy sends a flame seed at Richten and it just bounces off his armor.
Okay, there you go. Second.
Like it.
Okay. Move over. Swing.
Critical hit.
Okay. Yeah. 10.
Alright, hit for
And-
31 points of damage.
Second swing.
That's a hit.
And I'm going to smite this one with a first level smite.
Okay, I was beginning to worry you were going Oathbreaker.
Alright, another 24 radiant damage plus the 17 from the Warhammer. He's looking really messed up now. And
If you run through that other flame back in the thing, you can get healed, and you're out of the way.
Okay, I'll do that. Wow.
So, do you have enough movement to do that? Is to change the terrain?
Right. So I end up here, I think. And that's my turn.
that Bargle Slagma breathed on you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's right.
Paralyzed. You managed to get out of it at the end of your turn. Stalagma just walks up to the Richten.
So you are responsible, are you? Well, I will put an end to you.
And claws. And claws. And bites. And all three of those are critical hits. So that's an extra 2d6, 2d8, and 2d10. Pretty sure he's gone. She just claws once, rips him apart. Claws twice, rips him apart even more. Then brings down her necrotic breath bite and just bursts him apart. And blood just fills all of the steel skeletal gaps of Stalagma's maw. And a minute after that fight, the giants rock up and just start hitting the ground.
Yeah, you can have that for Zai again.
Bam! Bam!
Raven finally arrives with the reinforcements. But it's a bit too late.
Oh well, good try, guys. Well, this is our friend Stalagma. This is Grunk, and this is guy whose name is in the wall, so I can't read. And that guy whose name is in the wall, but that's Blugan up there.
That? We bash her?
They point to the
Nope.
dragon.
She's friend.
Oh. We bash him?
No,
Oh,
the bashing's all done by the time we got here. Next time we'll be faster. I know we will.
as the battle finishes, all of the blood channels dry up. Stalagma eyes you all. The giants pick their noses, flick it at each other, and while admiring Fark's back, very smooth back. And we'll wrap up tonight's session here. And we'll see what has happened now. All of the blood hunters have been killed.
Alrighty, see you guys next week.
So when Slagma was yelling us to line and Cone, was she doing that in common?
She doesn't know common.
So we wouldn't have known her orders anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense we got hit.
The
Exactly.
one person that could translate decided to run off and get the reinforcement once battle had started.
Right, after we decided we didn't want to get the giants right before we came in here. like we had the conversation, should we go get the other ones? And we all went, no, we're not going to do that. We just want to keep it to the smaller scale and have the two of them fight each other so they're both hurt. And they're like, okay, we're going to go in. We start the battle. I'm going to go get the giants. Like, good thing we had that talk beforehand. Thanks.
Alrighty, guys. Either way,